Over here. Ben XT Season 2 isn't ready yet. So the people at the desk, they're not there. So for the next few weeks, we're gonna go to a different place when we're playing WWE 2K26 until we're ready, okay? And then I might be back at that desk over there, but not yet. So you're going to have to bear with me. Ben XT Season 2 officially under construction. Until then, though, I'm going to be up here. Thank you to WWE for giving me tickets to WrestleMania, which is apparently where we are now. Hello, good evening, welcome in everybody. Is the PlayStation Nation there?
Hello, PlayStation Nation.
They are. I see Brian Michael Bendis is still in the Ben XT arena, but I unfortunately am not allowed anywhere near the commentary desk until Season 2 is ready. Which is crazy. So for the next few weeks, we're going to be sat up here in the premium luxury box at whichever stadium this is, while we rebuild. Hope you're all well. Good afternoon to you. Massive thank you to the resubs that have come in already. I see Sapphire1693, 10 months in a row. Babs time, it certainly is. Hoodlum Amnesium as well. Thank you for the subscribe. Welcome to the thickness.
This moment, from this moment on, this will be the moment. Starting now, of the genesis of Barbara Peace in 2K26.
I beg your pardon, Carla? David, thank you for the bits. Hope you're doing well. Yes, today we have a very, very clear goal, and that is to create this year's Barbara Piss. It is a proud tradition that goes back many years now. Every single release of these 2K games, we create ourselves a brand new Barbara. So I'm warning you ahead of time. If you're here for high-octane thrills and spills, that is not what we're doing. It should be, hopefully, a nice chilled stream where we just kind of hang out and we just make some stuff and get ready. Hopefully, towards the end of the stream, we will be prepared to begin the career mode of WWE 2K26, otherwise known as MyRISE. But certainly, we're going to be making a Babs together and hanging out, and I'll give you a little guided tour of WWE 2K26 as well. And that's the goal for today, baby. Should be fun. So welcome in. Good evening to you. I said good afternoon before. That is incorrect, but it might be afternoon where you are. Possibly. It's not in the UK, though. Hoodlum Amnesium, as I was saying, thank you for the subscribe. Welcome to the thickness, my friend. Goth Brooks 420, thank you for the resub. 2 months, and then lots of emotes. Thank you. And additionally, the El Dude Brothers, 10 months. That's a baby plus one. Merry Babs, everyone. And to you as well, to everybody who celebrates. To be fair, after last night's RE9 streamer being harassed by the giant chicken-footed lady, quiet stream is good. Good. Then that is what we'll do. It's 2 a.m. here. You mad person. I appreciate you tuning in. Let's see. We got some flipping stream streaks here. We got a 5-stream streak from B. Cantrell, Lincoln Financial Field. That's a rubbish name, isn't it? It's rubbish. But Wheelie 40 stream streak, new Babs time. Misfit Dad, 70 stream streak. That was it. Can we finally get rid of Byron Saxton? I wonder. Hang on. I wonder from commentary. I wonder. Yes, I can confirm. WWE 2K26 Byron Saxton is no longer on commentary. It is the 4-person team of Michael Cole, Corey Graves, Booker T, and Wade Barrett. Although weirdly, in the Island mode, he is there. Byron Saxton is a commentator in that mode. I'm not really sure why. Don't really understand. Happy to answer any questions you've got for me. My review is now live on Push Square. It was a miniature review, so much shorter than usual. But I have plenty more thoughts to share. I've been playing the flip out of this game for the last week or so, or few days, I should say. I got it last Friday. And on that note, I get to thank 2K now, who sent me a code. We did it. That means that in the 10 months I've been doing this, the 2 review codes I have been sent for this channel are Goosebumps, Terror in Little Creek, and WWE 2K26. Get in. Get in. Big thank you to 2K for supplying this code. Per ASA guidelines, I officially have to say that I was gifted this code. However, there was no financial compensation in exchange for coverage. Obviously, I'm going to basically play this game all year. Come on! Big leagues now, baby! Right, let's head on over to the game, shall we? Let's go and have a good close-up look. Here we are. You'll notice that I have now removed all the BenXT branding because we need to... I'm not even wearing my BenXT hat tonight because it's not BenXT. When BenXT returns, I'll be ready. But until then, we've got to build up to that, you know? We've got to build up to that. Can we have you, Peter, and Ashton form a faction for BenXT Season 2? I love seeing the 3 of you together. Possibly. We'll see. I need to decide where the rosters are going to go because we've got 3 shows to fill. And obviously, on that note, if any of you would like to contribute wrestlers, please feel free to do so. We're going to be building it over the next few weeks. Just upload with the hashtag BenXT and I will find it. I'll try anyway. I'll do my best. Okay, are you ready? Obviously, I've turned off the music because I'm going to get in trouble. I have downloaded the Sims 1 build and shop music. Are you ready to hear it? It's a wave of nostalgia that I just want injected directly into my veins. Here we go. It's a bit quiet, but it'll be fine. Let's get in there. Let's have a nosy around, shall we? So this is the main menu. It looks a lot like last year's main menu, as you would expect. We've got the normal play modes. We've got MyRISE, which is what we're going to do. Unlike last year's MyRISE, where you got to create a boy and a girl, you just have to... there are 2 story modes this time. So we made Barbara and Brian Michael Bendis, and we sort of played through together, whereas now you have a boy playthrough and you have a girl playthrough. So we're going to be doing the girl playthrough. I've done the boy playthrough already for review purposes. Showcase mode is all about Punk this year. He's on the front cover. CM Punk, Charles Montgomery Punk. And you just play through his career, essentially. The Island, unfortunately, is back. I played about 4.5 hours of this, and then it literally wouldn't work anymore. Every match I did, it crashed. I had about 5 crashes. And when I was not crashing out and trying to run around the island, it was basically a slideshow. It just didn't work properly. I'm assuming that's going to be fixed. It was probably the servers being overloaded, but I have not gone back because it didn't work properly. But what I played of it, though, they have made some changes. You can customize your character a bit more than you could last year because obviously they don't want people putting willies on things or naughty words. They've added voice acting, which sounds like a crazy thing to say, but they didn't have voice acting last year. That's in this year. And there's also a special match type called the Scrapyard match, which is... It feels like a fan mod, but it's really fun. Like you can step on a springboard that sends you up to another part of the map. There's weapons everywhere. You can throw each other off high ledges through loads of tables. It's insane. But as far as a mode goes... There's still loads of shops that are branded like Nike shops and things, and they want you to buy Nike shoes, and I'm like, I don't want I keep seeing things about ragdoll physics. Is that real? That is real. Yes, if you throw people from a certain height, they will just ragdoll off stuff, which is really funny and a good and welcome addition. My faction is this stupid fucking car game. I hate that. I don't want to do that. Universe mode, obviously, we're going to get very well acquainted with soon, but we're not there yet. My GM is also a mode I could not give less of a crap about, but it is there. Ringside Pass. This is the controversial thing. A lot of people aren't happy about this. I am also not happy about this. They've basically turned the DLC, which they would release in bundles every couple of months. You'd get like 6 new characters or something, 6 new wrestlers. Now, you pay for it, and then it's a battle pass. You have to earn it slowly by playing matches and different modes. And I'm not even at the top yet, and I've done most of the things this game has to offer. So if you wanted Shawn Michaels 05, then you have to get to level 35 of the battle pass. That is, pardon my French, shit, and I don't like it at all. If I've paid for DLC, I want access to it. But it's not just DLC that's in here, it's actual regular wrestlers as well. Say, for example, you wanted known racist and now dead wrestler Hulk Hogan from 2002. He would normally be in the base game, now you have to grind to unlock him. Rubbish. Rubbish. And yes, you can pay to skip the tiers. I did look. When I was at tier 1, it would have cost me about £67 to get all the stuff, which is mental. So hopefully that is either removed entirely for next year or heavily adjusted. But I don't like it, and I don't think a lot of other people like it either. So there we are. The only thing worse than Hulk Hogan is having to grind to get Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan, that's him, isn't it? Welcome everyone who's joined. We're just having a little scout around the menus. See, here's where we create all our stuff. I have been doing some prep already. I've made a number of titles, recreated a number of the championships we already had. I've made the arenas for Monday Night Babs, Pip Down, and Ben XT, and the accompanying championships. So we're getting there. As far as stuff on my end is concerned, I've only had time to create 2 wrestlers so far. With the assistance of the Drinks Fairy, the Drinks Fairy has been made. Pippa the Cat has also been made. Tonight we make our 3rd wrestler, Barbara Piss. And then as you get down here, you know, you've got online stuff and extras and shit like that. You know, all the stuff that no one really cares about. So I think that's the tour done. I think it's time to get cracking and make ourselves a wrestler. Are we going to get a new incarnation of Let's Go? Yes, we are. I will need the assistance of my brother because he was a vital component in the construction of Les Freaking Go, Sexiest Man Alive, in last year's game. So hopefully there's an opportunity to do that before we launch Season 2. If not, he will be in addition shortly after Season 2 starts. So, man? Yeah, he is. I think. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Maybe he's not. I'm not sure how Les Freaking Go identifies. He is the sexiest thing on 2 legs, though. We'll say that much. He won awards. He was on magazine covers. That's true. Don't Google it, but it's true. You have to trust me. Lethal Lee, thank you for the resub. 6 months. Thank you. Wouldn't it be crazy if WWE 2K26 came out and this was the official soundtrack? You know? It's not. And you know what? The soundtrack is actually pretty good this year. There were a number of songs that I thought, oh yeah, this is good. This isn't that really terrible rap shit that they have been putting in the past few games. But there are a couple of those, but it's not most of them. So that's good. New. Female wrestler. It's time. Buckle up, everybody. So we can start by picking a foundation. Now, I had said in a couple of places that I have a strong idea for the version of Barbara Piss we're going to get this year. And that is Stone Cold Barbara Piss. Now, this was, albeit tenuously, suggested to me months and months and months and months ago. Someone said, why don't you sell some Barbara Piss merch where it just says like Piss 316 or something, and that stuck with me. And I thought, I think it's time. I thought it's time. Thought it's time. So I have constructed this. And I think we just sort of need to build on that, really. My pitch for Pisshausen didn't get through. No, we don't have to go bold. To be clear, I have not made up my mind as to whether or not Stone Cold Barbara Piss is bold or not. I thought, could she be bold? Could she maybe like have a tattoo of her hair on her head? Or realistically, do we keep the hair? I feel like the hair might have to stay though. Give me a piss, yeah. What that does mean is that in terms of the attire, we can basically import Stone Cold Steve Austin's attire over, and then we can make adjustments to it however we deem fit. But we can work from that. I tell you one thing that has absolutely thrown me for a loop here in Britain, where we use the metric and the imperial system. They've very helpfully changed all the measurements to centimeters and kilograms, and I don't really know what that means when considering height and weight, so I keep having to Google it and try and work out what to do.
Ben, my dude, how are you? How are you? How are you? How was your day? It's the
Stephen,
season premiere
you
of
okay?
NXT 2026. Looking forward to the stream. Hope you're having an awesome day, my dude.
How are you, Stephen? That's the question. Thank you so much. I've had a great day. Thanks. The Steve, someone please do the Fonzie thing and hit the Stephen box because he's glitching out. Thank you so much, Stephen. That's really kind of you. Also, Prime Evil 259. Thank you for the resub. 10 months, new sub day, new bab, celebratory cup of tea in hand. Let's get pisseralled. Sounds fantastic. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the sub as well. Additionally, J8 Lonby, thank you for the resub 9 months. Wow, the first time in a while I've been able to resub live. Hoping now that things have calmed down for me, the Wrestling Vodserver will return for an audience of one. It's me, I'm one. Well, it's lovely to have you here. Thank you so much for the resub. From tall to small, I can tell you what the centimetres mean. Thank you, Lord Brotovich. I knew the proper Europeans, not us fake ones, they'd be able to help. So what's 6'1"? Centi means 100, meter means meter. I think she's usually like 6'1", roughly. Canonically, I think Barbara is 6'1", but I don't know. I think you can change it in the settings. Mine is in imperial feet and pounds. Ah, okay. Thank you. I'll have a look for that, David. 6'4" is 194, 186-ish, 185-ish. Cool. So Barbara Pierce. Oh, we're getting there. There we are. So that's roughly 6'1". Weight. I think she is technically a heavyweight. I think the women's divisions change it slightly, so I would have thought a 120-kilogram man would not be considered a super heavyweight, but what do I know? Because look how much more kilograms you can have. All of them. How many stones is 272 kilograms, please? There we are. Going to make it even more confusing. How does the purple bar work in this one? Oh god, I don't know. I assume if you don't pick giant, we'll be okay, but that's not what we're going to pick. Please don't kill your grams. Oh boy, 42.8327 stones. Thank you. That's a lot of stones. We don't want that. Super heavyweight, no. I'd argue Barbara is technically a heavyweight, but look how close the cruiserweight, light heavyweight, and heavyweight classifications are. Let's go for a clean 80 kilograms. It's kind of much of a muchness, really. Not sure how this will practically translate, but we'll see. Skin color, no pigmentation at all, please. Pale. There we go. Now, this is where things get interesting in this game. Because rather than pick how ripped someone is, you can pick which part of their body is ripped and how ripped it is. So you can build the most insane stuff imaginable. Some of you may have seen my post from over the weekend. Buttocks. So, prepare yourself for this. Okay, well, that's not too crazy. Right, so here we go. This is where you can really get kind of bonkers. Really just have the biggest bums that you could possibly have. So maybe Barbara's been doing loads of squats. I'm not entirely sure. But you really can sort of construct a human being that's sort of made of several different people, which is incredible, quite frankly. I love it.
I was disappointed the picture was not in your review.
Of the bum, I know. I didn't even have the guts to take a screenshot of it. I took a photo on my phone from the screen. Bartending Gamer, sorry, thank you for the bits there. I finally get to see one of the many births of Mrs. Pierce. Pleasure to have you here. So, it also gets a bit weird at this point because I've put myself in a position where I'm going to have to pick a set of buttocks that I think, in the least sexual way possible, look good. And that's a strange thing for me to have to do. So I'm going to go with medium. Those look good. There we are. Let's move on. So, neck. We're going to get to chest in a minute, and that's going to be just as awkward for me. So, it's Babs, so you know they're muscular. Oh, yeah. But, are you ready for Trapzilla? Because some of these are bonkers, and it does look like they've stolen them from someone else. Like, big neck. And I think if we go large, these are where they're like super defined. Yeah, like that. What exercise is that? Yeah. That you are not similarly big in other parts of your body?
In celebration of the very first live Babes creation I have ever witnessed. Long live Babes and long live Bankst.
3 cats in a dressing gown. I'm honoured. Thank you so much for the bits. I appreciate it. And all of you will be earning BenXT bucks, by the way, by being here, tuning into streams over the next few weeks. So when it's time for the return of BenXT, we're all going to be loaded. We're going to be mint. I mean, not me, because I've got infinity BenXT bucks because I am the house. So I always win. Let's have a look. So we don't want that. Maybe we should work up to the neck. Let's start with the arms. Yeah? Let's get defined in here. Shoulder shrugs only. BTJ, howdy Benjamin and all. Hope everyone is well. Let's go Rebirth of Babs. Hell yeah. Give me a piss, yeah. So we're immediately going to go to large, and I think I spy what we want. That's sort of what we're talking about here. Oh, that might be bigger. Gonna have to get my tape measure out. No, that's bigger. Bigger shoulders there. Hi, Paul. See you in the VOD. Thank you for popping in. Lower arms. Equally big. Again, it's going to be... So this is from the same set of arms that we picked from before. Big forearms. Powerful forearms. We can also go large. Again, it does sort of run the risk of turning into a kind of Frankenbabs, or rather Frankenbabs monster. Frankenstein's Barbara. So we might want to stick with the same... These forearms were ripped off the same person. Hi, Pippa. Hi. You here to watch the creation of Barbara as well? I've already made you. You don't have to interject. It's okay. Yeah, I know. All right, cool. Right, so this is chest, which actually also appears to control abdominal muscles too. So, I think. Maybe not, actually. Maybe I am just controlling the chest. Although it is affecting, like, the collarbone too. So, that is where my eyes are firmly at the moment, is the collarbone. So, you all shut up, all right? Maybe that? Oh, God, I don't know. Again, I've made it weird for myself. I have done this to myself. I don't know what to pick. It is, once again, all kind of the same. So I might just go with that. This one seems fine. And I have no opinion beyond that. Stomach. How many abs would you like? The answer is all of them, please. See, these are all absolutely gorgeous. Barbara tends to show a bit more definition, though, so we're going to have a look around here. I don't know about that. Again, I think we might want to be in the large area. All very defined. But which is like most muscular? Most muscular. You get to change the back as well, by the way. So we've got lots we can adjust here. I swear the lighting on the previews on the left is far more impressive than how it appears. I mean, you know, not that that's not impressive, all right? People in glass houses and all that. But I feel like I'm being misled by what's being promised on the left here, as opposed to what's being delivered on the right. I'm leaning towards that one, though. Or maybe that one, actually. That one's a pretty good one. Again, that's all I'm going to say on the matter. That is a pretty good one. So there we go. You can make her more muscular if you alter the body type as well. Truly make her muscular. Cool, I will do that. There we are. There's the power back there. And that's about the same. I think that's probably the biggest one. Hi, Shy Bees. We're getting there. I'm just making myself uncomfortable by choosing different body parts. It's sort of like being at a supermarket for bits of body. I think that one could be the best. I'm going to go with that one. There we are. Dun, 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 dun. Is the whole NXT roster coming over from 2K25 or have some been released? As yet to be decided. I have no intentions to release anybody. Realistically, it'll just be a case of who is prioritized to be added first. Hopefully we'll have most, if not all of them in day one. We've got the time to build it, but you know, this kind of thing is going to take time. So, upper legs. Right, now let's look at legs in a normal fashion, purely in a wrestling capacity. Yes, those look like legs that could do wrestles. So, there we go. Lower legs. Again, this is going to be, we're just going to, wow, look at those calves. Brilliant. Decent legs. I can confirm this is legs. We've done it. So we haven't done the neck yet. This is where we need to decide how much working out she's done. I mean, that fits now with the back. Just so jacked. It still kind of freaks me out a little bit, though. There's still just something not quite right about it. So maybe that one. That I'm feeling a bit more comfortable with that one. Let's go with that. We've done height and weight. Body type. Right, so this I think is where we can get really silly. Is it actually making any difference at all? I don't think it is, because we've picked custom parts, haven't we? So she's just sort of staying the same, so that's fine. Shout out to PlayStation Radio UK podcast. Love that podcast, Ben. Thank you so much. Appreciate you saying that. RIP PlayStation Radio UK. I was talking to Simon earlier on, actually. I don't have the pleasure very often anymore, but he's doing well. In case you were wondering, you may not. You may think I don't care how Simon's doing. He's doing well. Veins? No veins here. Barbara photosynthesizes, so she doesn't need veins. I think over the years we learned that it will come together once you add the hair, and especially the nose. Yes, you are right. Personal information. I don't want to edit this stuff now. I want to get further stuck into the visual before we do any more. It feels like providing the name, etc., is more of a final process, you know. Well, I don't think we can tweak anything any further there body-wise, so that is officially Barbara 2K26's body. Similar to previous Barbaras, but it's sort of, you know... This is the stuff that travels between games. It's the hair, the nose, the physique. Body... No, I want to go to face now. Let's have a look at this face. So we're not adding a texture, because that's just a picture. Facial parts. Teeth are okay. Blemishes, wrinkles. She's good. All good for those, I think. Face deformation is where we really want to get in. Face deformation is when you say something a bit controversial about someone's face and they take you to court. They sue you for face deformation. So, we're going to fuck about with this weird thing. Got to make her look really... Oh my god. Make her look... The asymmetric eyebrows are a choice. But this is where we can really make her look very, very cross indeed. She has no time for smiling. No time for smiling. Furious. Let's stick that bad boy there. Oh, fuck. Is that roughly the same? Oh, mirror is an option. Okay. There we are. Right. Now that is... Furious. Always cross. That's fine. Only when complete can she take on the mantle of Barbara Piss. Precisely. She can have that name when she earns it. Eyes, fine. Nose, we can do some stuff too. There are sliders that we'll get into in a minute. Oh, that's just a... That's that bit of the nose. Can't remember what that's called. Filtrum? The film? The floggins? I can't remember what it is. This menu always fucks me up because you press left and right. I pressed left and it went up. I press right and it's going left. So it's kind of difficult to go between the different points. Yeah, this is just sort of the place. Yeah, see, this is not really the stuff we want to be fiddling with here. Oh, we can bring it down though, which is good. So we've elongated the nose. And mouth? That's weird. It's crazy how different that makes her face look just by moving the mouth down. Okay, maybe somewhere in the middle. Right. Oh, shit. No, don't do that. Have I put that roughly back in the middle? I think so. Can we make her look a bit sad as well? Oh my god. See, I'm pressing right and the way it's going between these different points is really fucking me up. No, fuck, I did it again. I want to choose the point on the right. Oh, okay. I just need to hover over it. I don't need to press X. Yeah, there we are. Furious. I like it. She's always quite stern anyway as our Barbara, but this year I think she's absolutely done with people's nonsense. Ugh. Good start, I think. Now let's get into the facial structure. Straight to the nose. Width, probably, is the answer. The schnoz is being constructed. Height is... Yeah, bring that bad boy down. Depth? Okay, explain to me what depth is, please. Oh, okay, no, we want that all the way out. Okay. Annoyingly, they don't really let you go to town on the noses in these games anymore. You can do just enough that, you know, you can make a beautiful nose, but it's not quite as outrageous as I would like. Cowards, exactly. I don't really know what I'm adjusting here. Okay, that's the bridge of the nose. That's fine. Let's get it. There we go. Height. Let's get a profile. Oh gosh, her nose could go all the way up to her forehead. I don't really know how to describe what we're doing. I'll just put that back where I found it. Depth. No depth, all the way out. There we go, fantastic. Good. Nose tip. Width? Yeah? Difficult to tell what's going on there. Pointed or rounded? Maybe pointed. Subtle. Very subtle. Length. Yes, is the answer. Okay, there we go. Right, there's some movement there. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. Is she Danny DeVito's penguin? Possibly. Nostrils. Let's get right up in there. Nostril width, yeah, I think. I think we must. Yeah, okay. What does depth mean? Okay, how much more of her face does it take up? The answer is as much as possible, please. So now I just need to copy that over. Nostril width was 83. Oh, I do so love the Sims 1 build music. I wish we could do more with the bridge of the nose, you know? I like how it looks now. It's very pointy, very sharp. But there should be another slider in here, I think. For like the middle of the nose, like here, but there isn't, which is a shame. Damn it. What about the philtrum? How do you guys feel about the philtrum? Do you want the philtrum to be wide and deep? It's just like, it's such a minimal thing. Her mouth is so close to her nose now. The lip is coming out. Right, a little bit of space, Again, though, you slap a flipping Barbara haircut on her and she's Barbara immediately. Jaw is usually a pretty good jawline going on with Barbara. The jawline will be there. Lower jaw height. I think we want it low, maybe. Chin is usually a pretty good thing as well. Rear jaw fullness? Geez, you could carve granite with that jaw. Lower jaw length. Okay. The full coultard. And then there should be one for chin. Yeah, okay. So we want this as far forward as possible. Yeah, vertical placement. Not really sure. She is a bit handsome, Squidward. I might need to tone down the jaw a little bit. What if we go lower? Oh, this is going up. I don't really know. Let's turn this down just a little bit. Yeah, good enough. Okay, I think that's a decent basis to work from. Still a strong jaw. Still a strong jaw there. Now we can customize all sorts of stuff as well here. Like, we can make her have a really tall head for some reason, or a really tiny head. Yeah, that does look a little weird with her giant body, doesn't it? But it doesn't look too weird is the thing. I think we could probably bump that up to maybe a third of the slider. Because we know there's not a lot happening inside the head of Barbara on the best of days. I think that's okay. I don't think she needs a normal sized head. You know? And what's normal anyway? Who's to say what normal is? She looks like Dr. Manhattan when she's gone all blue. What's the parietal region, please? Are you going to highlight that for me? No? Oh, it's the brain bit. Okay, so nothing there. Absolutely nothing there. There we are. That's more like it. Again, we'll go for a third. Sick. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that. I think it's time to get to the attire. So, again, rather cowardly, what I can do is I can import an attire from Stone Cold Steve, and then we can just edit that. Sneak peek at Pippa the cat. Surprise, she looks the same as she does now. Oh no, can I only import from ladies? Oh, that sucks, man. I thought I'd be able to import from anyone. That's alright. Stone Cold doesn't have the most complicated outfit in the world, does he? Truly. Damn, okay. Also, why is Zelina Vega rated 83? I don't understand. That's a bit of a bummer. It looks like we're going to have to do it ourselves. I'm going to have to pull up a reference photo of Stone Cold Steve. Stone Cold Steve Austin. Let's have a look. So he wrestles in basically knee braces, knee pads, black boots, and black trunks, and black wristbands. So that's fine. We can do that. It is a WebP. .webp. OBS, are you going to like that? Because no other bloody software seems to like it. Oh, it's huge! It's such a big image. Am I going to get in trouble for using this? Probably. I'm going to get a cease and desist from WWE. Right, there's our inspiration. Stone Cold Steve. I'm going to get it behind my head. Hang on. There we are. So that's what we're building. Here we go. Have this on the TV in the background and keep looking around wondering why someone in the flat above me, what someone in the flat above me is doing when actually it's the noise of the slider moving keeps tricking me. It's a pretty annoying noise, isn't it? I wish it would move a bit faster. Wish there was an option to make it move a bit faster. She's a bit like Tom Hardy playing Jean-Luc's clone in Nemesis. Gorgeous, you mean? That is the correct answer. Appearance. It is time. Do we put the tattoos on first or do we put the hair on first? We all know that the hair will make the Barbara. And it'll make us feel safe in whatever we do next, is that she will look like Barbara when we're continuing to work on her. Or do we recreate the scene from Star Wars where Darth Vader's helmet is descending onto his head and we put it on at the end when we've earned it, you know? Can you still move in increments of 10 using the triggers? I don't know. Triggers tend to just zoom in and out, unfortunately. What are the odds the tattoos don't break the game entirely? Hopefully they don't. Hopefully they don't. Okay, let's get her ouch tattoo on. The classic. I think it's under miscellaneous image, or it might be under designs. No, miscellaneous images. Okay, hair last. We'll do that. Miscellaneous images. Ouch! There it is. There's the ouch tattoo. Let's get that down there. You couldn't really see it last year on Funky Barbara because she was wearing a singlet, wasn't she? So it covered it. I would like to change the colour to black and... Hello? There I am. Black and white, or black and grey. And then, as is the trick with these games, if you lower the opacity ever so slightly, it does look more like a tattoo. Perhaps not so much with this one, but that's okay. It is arguably the least important tattoo she has. Iron, don't worry. We won't do a single thing until you're back. That's a wink. That's a promise. We'll wait right here. Hopefully see you soon. Okay, left. That is, of course, the classic 69 tattoo. Lettering. This is why they don't want you to be able to customize things too much on the island mode, because people would be running around with things far worse than this. And what's the font? Sort of the square one. That's it. That's the one. Image placement. One day they will fix doing tattoos and having them go a bit weird and warped. And you know what? Yeah, see, that's what I mean. But it appears we have more coverage than we normally do. Normally this would have like gone a bit... Yeah, it's already gone a bit weird. Look, there it is. It's a shame, because it's such an incredibly powerful creation suite, but I suppose by giving people so many options, it's inevitably going to go a bit weird. All right, well, nobody look at her in her arm, okay? That's the trade-off here. All right, so that tattoo is black, and we're going to lower that opacity. Yeah, 244. Let's go with that. Sick. Cool tattoo. And you can't really see it in the underarm. That's fine. In motion, it will be okay. And on the left. Right, sorry. We have the classic. .420, or Show Never Stops 3, as I accidentally typed there. Oh, rotate it. There we go. Yeah, looking good. That's normally green. There we are. If you can, I'd say at this point should have gotten one of those hearts with a name in it, or that just says Mum, but I know how picky these games can get and may not let you. There's almost certainly a heart, and we would be able to do it. Question is, does this Barbara have any familial ties? Apart from being related to the other Barbaras, of course, because they are all related. But even so, there may be no one to go in that heart for this Barbara. Bea, maybe, if she's stone cold Barbara Piss. Opacity. It should say bonk in the heart. It's that Bon Jovi song, isn't it? Bonk Jovi. Shut up, Ben. Idiot. Cool, that looks fine to me. It's now time for the most important tattoo. Well, in fact, Stone Cold Steve, he's got a tattoo of Texas, hasn't he? On his ankle, which is fucking weird. Stone Cold Steve Austin tattoo. No, that's just people's tattoos of Stone Cold Steve Austin. I'd like to see Stone Cold Steve Austin apostrophe S. Stone Cold Steve apostrophe. No, I don't want to see other people's Stone Cold. Some people have a middle finger with Stone Cold's goatee on it, tattooed on their body. It's cool as hell, but it's not what I'm looking for here. I see it. I've finally got it. It's blurry and it's tiny. It's on his left calf here. So we could put a heart that says bonk, right? Or piss. Which of the two? Can we not give Babs a goatee? We definitely can. Should we? Is the question. Are we going to break any laws by doing that? Barbara has never had facial hair before. But it could be really funny. Maybe we'll try one on. You know? Time for the most important tattoo. Images. Lettering. Show never stops. Forgive. Here we go. And the default font is the one we want, which is very handy. Zooming is not helpful because it just zooms in there. I would love to be able to view it properly, but the bird's eye view will be fine. Where is Babs' canonical home state? I feel like that's up to you, each and every one of you to decide what feels right. Maybe it's where you are from. Right, we are going to change the brassiere, but I think the placement is about right there. I did lower the opacity. Our heart. There we go. Cool. Important tattoos are in. Let's get the lower body tat. Left leg. Images. Missy Pissy. Winner! We've got a winner. Okay, we got any hearts in here? Yeah. Oh god, again, I'm getting a really terrible view. Cool. Color. Red. Beautiful. Istanbul. Resi went well yesterday, Milesy. Thank you for asking. Yeah, we made some good progress. We saw some horrific things. You know, standard procedure for a Resi stream. So we've got the hearts. The question is, what's going in the heart? Is it text? Is it a picture of something? Tattoo of Firelink Shrine. I probably could upload an image of Firelink Shrine and put it somewhere, but it might be a bit tricky. Na, 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 na. Bonk stick. Bonk stick in the heart? There's 3 bonk sticks have just been suggested, so that feels like a good way to go. I can upload a picture of a bonk stick in a matter of moments, because I have a feeling that the default images that are in here, while there are lots of them, may not include... We've got a sword, may not include a bonk stick. Is the Snickers logo in the game? You want to put the Snickers logo in the heart, yeah? Monster. Your text here. Picture of the tattoo of the middle finger with a goatee. You lot are incorrigible, you know that. WWE 2K upload. I do love how simple it is to upload images in this game, though, I will say that much. Upload image. So, I want club PNG. God, what is this going to return? It's got lots of people dancing, of course. Golf clubs. The suit club. There we are. That's a really good one. That's an official Club Penguin club. A Club Penguin club. I think I'm going to have to open it in Photoshop, though, because I don't think it's a PNG. I'm going to have to make it a PNG. Club chocolate bar. Na, 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 na. Okay. I'm going to upload this and it's going to say, are you sure you own the rights to this? You're not uploading any copyrighted stuff? I'm going to say no. And then Disney is going to sue me into the ground because I've uploaded a bonk stick, you know? I'm also getting a bit paranoid about this image being on screen because there's a good chance there are rights associated with that, so I'm going to just minimize it for now. Cool, that's uploaded. And before we do anything else... Oh no. Yeah, that's fine. I'm going to go download that image. She's not finished yet, but she's getting there. We're just going to save it for now. What's she going to be called? Am I going to be able to find her? I'm sure I will. No, not yet. Soon, but not now. And also, we got to change the entrance and all sorts. We got to get into the weeds for this to be our most furious Barbara yet. So online, community creations, image manager. I am going to quickly go over to this screen, just because there are images that I have set for download that might be slightly spoilery for Ben XT stuff, so I'm just going to pan away briefly. Hello, Swarthy Mofo. How are you? Welcome in. Way! Hello, Raiders. Hello, Sam. How on earth was the stream? Did you guys have a lovely time? You were playing WWE 2K26 as well, right? How's it going? Welcome in. We are pursuing our annual job. That's a weird sentence. Let me try that again. We are creating this year's Barbara Piss, my go-to custom creation character. I do it every single year. And it's time. It's time for us to carry on doing that. I briefly panned away so I didn't reveal any naughty secrets. I have rewound accidentally my Sims music. Let's skip ahead slightly. Yeah, I say we're about there. Sam made local man. The fearsome local man? He is, I hear, he's going to take the wrestling world by storm. Sam, thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. I hope you're well. Okay, back to it. Attire. We have now downloaded the bonk stick. No, not clothing. Appearance, that's it. I need some Lucky Ben magic for tomorrow night so I can manage to buy a couple of Podiots tickets. Also love the Sims music. Thank you. I love the Sims music too. Hopefully, it should be okay. We're crossing our fingers that if you didn't get a ticket the first time round for the evening show in July, that everyone who has a ticket will kindly give way to those who haven't. And hopefully, everyone who wants to go will be able to go. If there are still tickets available in a couple of days' time and you're already coming to the evening show, you're going to be there during the day, by all means pick up a ticket, but please give people who do not have a ticket plenty of opportunity to grab one for themselves. Those tickets go on sale tomorrow evening at 7 p.m. But yeah, hopefully see you there, wee Mad Rage. Thank you for the interest. Right. Custom images. Spoilers in here slightly. It's okay. I was so quick you never saw them. Here is the bonk stick. Beautiful. There we go. Is that sort of what we were after? Or do you think it should fit inside? I quite like it overlapping a little bit, but, you know, personal taste. Should be okay. There we are. Should we let the Facebook scam bots... Fucking hell. Facebook scam bots buy a ticket as well? Listen, if they actually want to buy them, fair, you know? They're spending money, so whatever. But if you want to go, you should try and beat them, probably. I've bought all the Paul Newman tickets for myself, and I'm going to ask them to play Stoke-on-Trent all night. Oh, well, it sounds like a lovely night. Hope you have a good time. Oh, not emboss. That's not what I meant to do. Why would I want to emboss a tattoo? There we go. So that's Barbara's Stone Cold Steve tat on her left leg. I'm going to adjust the heart slightly, because you can see it sort of fading at the edge there, which is a bit weird, because it's trying to go round a corner. There we go. Yeah. Sure, there we go. That'll do. Dynamic pricing? Listen, if we were clever enough to work out how to do that, you bet your bloody dollars we would. We'll rinse you dry. No, the tickets are £15, so we're not trying to do anything to anyone here. We just want people who want to come and see our silly podcast. We want people to be able to do that. Because tickets are for everything a fucking fortune. So. Okay. Tats are on. Look at her twirl. It's even more majestic with the Sims music, I think. So, clothing. What? I paid $300 on Facebook. Lord Brotovich, we talked about this. You've got to stop replying to these scam bots, man. You've got to stop. Okay, the image that might get me in trouble now. Let's have a look at that. So he notably is not wearing any kind of nipple coverage, which is disgusting. We are going to rectify that with Barbara, but we're going to have to pick something that's suitably Stone Cold Steve Austin. So it will be simple. It'll just be in black with no images on it, I don't think. So let's see what we can do. Maybe a generic one. I mean, that's pretty Stone Cold Steve, but I don't know why I'm only looking at the ones that are already in black. There are other options. Dun, 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 dun. If WWE has taught me anything, it's that you should be charging 18 grand for nosebleeds. Then people will look at it as a valuable must-see event. Oh, what are they like, eh? Stinkers? Absolute stinkers. Right. All very complex or rather revealing. Barbara, famously very prude. Little love heart. Orgy. Ooh. Ooh. Maybe not for that one. Maybe not that one. Maybe we'll pick a different one instead. Whoops. That's okay. There's lots of options available. And here comes Stone Cold Barbara Pierce with the orgy top. It's funny though. Oh. Does Stone Cold Steve does Stone Cold Steve have anything on the back of his trunks? I can't remember if he does. Probably shouldn't be saying that while you're shilling their new game, but hey ho, they've not given me diddly squat. Hey, I don't care. I've already reviewed it. I've criticized it. I will keep criticizing it. I'm very grateful for the code, but I'm a fan. I have opinions. I think the island is bullshit. Why is that even there? How dare they? Still not really made any progress. I mean, it says that this is a generic brassiere, but that's obviously Bianca Belair's, so I don't know why that's in there. Nothing, was just a Texas tattoo on his ankle. I thought so. It's his jacket, isn't it, that has stuff on it normally, which we'll investigate. But I already know this barber is going to be wearing a t-shirt because I have made the design for it. So how do we feel about this one? It's a bit booby, but that's okay, I think. How do we feel about this one? It sort of looks a little bit rock and roll, rough and tumble. It's got studs on it. We like booby. Okay. Not dissimilar to Biker Babs last year. Well, that's the thing. I don't want it to be too similar. And I think Biker Babs was actually... It might have been this. No, it wasn't this one. Yeah, I don't really want to double up. It might have been... Yeah, maybe the same. Really agonizing over this, aren't I? There might be some decent WWE ones that I could nick. Kind of covering the tattoo though. Can't really cover the tattoo too much. I mean, that actually feels very Stone Cold Steve. Very understated. I don't know whose brassiere that is in the WWE. But that might actually be a bit of a winner, to be honest. So, hello, Unfor Gabler. Welcome in. Back from dinner, Babs is looking beautiful. Thank you. I think that might be it. We could keep going. But in terms of tattoo coverage and in terms of being plain black... That's pretty pretty stonk cold there, I think. Yeah, I feel like we're getting a bit. All of these are incredibly intricate and very impressive from a design perspective, of course. But that's not really Stone Cold Barbara Pierce. I'm gonna commit to this one. That's what I'm doing. We could make it metallic. Rubber. Apart from the fact that it's called rubber, that actually sort of has more of a reflective quality than this, which is sort of just absorbs all light in its orbit. So, no worries, Rach. Lurk away. So I might, for now, we may have to come back and change it once we've picked out our other stuff, but I am going to make it a rubber top. So that's what I've done. Now, Stonk Cold, where are you, my friend? Let's get you back up on screen. Big pair of pants. Okay. Simple. We can do that. Oh, actually, he has 2 wristbands, doesn't he? He has 2 wristbands on the upper body. Rubber trunks as well, of course. Kinky Barbara Piss is actually 2K27's plan. Hey, look, we'll see how we feel next year, okay? We'll see how we feel. Lower arm, left. Let's go for generic immediately. And Stonk Cold only has... No! Sorry for the jump scare. That wasn't what I meant to press. They're pretty small wristbands, but they're bigger than this one, I think. You know, they do say all men are created equal, but you look at me and you look at Stone Cold Barbara Pierce and you can see that statement is not true. Yeah, I feel like that's more it. That's more what we want. Yeah. Yep. Cool. Good. Colour is presumably what we want. It is. Can we make it out of rubber? The answer is of course. Yes. There we go. She's going to be so shiny this year and so squeaky. You can hear it coming from a mile away. And I think we can copy this. No, hang on. Copy. There we go. I mean, for some reason, even just adding that has made her look more menacing than before. So, pants. Is it underwear? It might just be underwear, you know. It's not tights. Although some of these do have... They got stockings attached. Okay. Yeah, these are... We got full-on trousers here. Hang on. Oh no, we may be good. These have got stockings as well. So that's kind of what we wanted. So that'll do, right? I think. So the first one's going to be rubber, naturally, and you can also change the material of this. Rubber? I mean, it doesn't really do anything, does it? It changes how, oh my god, the metallic's a bit trippy, isn't it? Pearl, plastic, leather, organza, glitter, rainbow. I mean, that's incredible, but also not very stonk cold. Carbon fiber, blacklight, my god. Glow, terrifying. Something wrong, she took a dip at Chernobyl. Maybe we just stick to the default here, because everything is going to make it look a bit... It already looks a bit strange, so let's just keep that as it is. Now, though, we need to find knee braces for Barbara, and I believe old Steve wears two. 2 knee braces, Steve. Are you mad? Knee pads first, though. Fact. That is the knee... Is that the exact knee brace we want? Kind of. Not quite. It's crazy there are so many knee braces in this game. Let's see if we can find Steve's actual one. That is the knee brace, but it doesn't have a knee pad underneath. And I don't know if this is considered a knee pad, then I don't think we can add it. So we've got to keep an eye out here for a knee brace with a knee pad. And I think that's it, you know. I think that might be our guy. Or that one. Maybe that one. Half the bloody roster wears knee braces. It's kind of bonkers. What a silly profession. I mean, you know, I salute them and I enjoy the result of their hard work. I enjoy their art an awful lot, but my god. Everyone's got a knee brace on. So if we go back up to, it's either this one or, where was it? Can't find it now. No, maybe I imagined it. Maybe there was only one and it's gone forever. No, there it is. Okay, I think this is our guy. Let's have a look at Steve again. Yeah, I mean, it's not exactly the same, but I think it's the closest we're going to get. And I'm okay with that. That's good enough. And then he wears little boots there, little trainers. He doesn't wear proper wrestling boots. You can see the tattoo most significantly, so that's good. They wear knee braces to protect their knees, but not helmets to protect their heads. I know. Can you imagine if they all wore helmets? That'd be crazy. So that goes there. Material of that one. So many different things. It's going to be, you guessed it, it's going to be rubber. And I imagine the other materials are fine. She looks a lot like that wrestler Stone Cold Steve Austin, you know. It's a lot like that wrestler Stone Cold Steve Austin. Right, WWE. Is it only going to show me ladies' shoes again? Because it's cowardly, like that. Right, those are too tall. Where are these little boots? Again, it might be simplest to go generic. Some of these shoes not hugely practical for wrestling in. Like, it's probably doable, but you'd roll an ankle, I'd imagine. Yeah, these are all big boots. These are all big boots, and that's okay, but it's not what we're after. Were those wellies? Honestly, probably. I mean, most of these you could go outside in. Largely they're shoes with kick pads on, but tall? Short. That's what we wanted. Again, too tall. Still too tall. We want shorter than this. Again, I am just sort of looking for the black ones when really I could be looking at other colours as well and then change the colour afterwards. Is that around the same height? Just above the ankle? Yeah, I think so. Let's change the colour of these. There we go. Nice and simple. Hey, my dude, would you consider picking Stardew Valley back up? Possibly. Honestly, the save file that we streamed years ago, not only can I not remember anything that happened in it, but I also can't remember how to... Oh no, there's a sock in that one. I think we're going to have to change these shoes. I can't remember how to play Stardew Valley. And I also can't remember where we got up to. So probably we'd have to start afresh. Never say never. It's not currently on the agenda. But God, I got so lost in Stardew Valley back in the day. Loved it. Oh, and you know what? I think we've just found our shoes straight away in that category, so let's go with that. Yeah. We returned, didn't we? We returned to Stardew Valley, I think, towards the end of TripleJump. I did like a one-off in Stardew Valley, and I tried to pick it back up again. It's probably, I say that, it's probably like 2.5 years ago now. But after I finished that series, abandoned it. I did come back for a one-off, I think, but I can't remember when that was. Hopefully it's in the playlist, though, so if you're rewatching them, you can find it. Everybody, Stone Cold Barbara Piss is really very nearly there. I think it might be time to put the hair on. Are you ready? Are you guys ready for this? She's going to transform from a beautiful scowling bold lady into a beautiful scowling Barbara Piss. Also, her eyes are wrong. She has sort of grey eyes, if I remember rightly. Not quite that piercing. Or that piercing, really. Oh, these are horrible. No, I don't like these. I don't like these. It's like playing Resident Evil all over again. So I'm going to go in here and I'm going to change the colour, make it a bit more grey. Why is it so bright? Yeah. Yeah? Yeah, let's go with that. There we go. Terrifying. Eyebrows? Yes. Yes. Strong. Strong eyebrows. She has homophobia in her eyes. Wait, heterochromia. Okay. I'm going to change the colour of these eyebrows after the fact. Because I want to make them the same colour as the hair, and I think it'd be easier to adjust the hair colour. Eyelashes? She's got them. They exist. Oh god, that makes her so much more intense. The big eyelashes. I think those are the most intense eyelashes. Let's go with that. Yeah, that's fine. She has been known to wear lipstick in the past. So let's see how we feel about this. That's not bad. Not mad at that. What about this one? No, I don't know about that one. The cartoon lips? No. No, I'm not sure. I don't know how I feel about the lipstick this year. Can we get the hair on? I think it'll help piece everything together. You're probably right. What's up? How you doing? I'm going to stick that on for now and then maybe lower the opacity. Would Stone Cold wear lipstick? I think so, in the right circumstances. Maybe just lower the opacity and go... Hi. What's up? Pippa's here. Yeah. You want my lap? Okay, come on then. But you mustn't use my groin as a launch pad, please. There we go. Yeah, it's good to see you too. Again, I am working though, much like last night. You do pick your moments, don't you? I'm doing important... Can you not see? I'm really busy doing important stuff right now. No Pip down just yet. She's sort of crouching. She's sort of fishing for face rubs at the moment, which she is getting. And now I'm going to back off. Is she going to... You going to do it? Oh. Oh, she's thinking about it. Oh, she's considering it. Give us that Pip down, Pips. Give us the Pip down we crave. Come on. Yeah, I know. You've been asleep all day, so it's time to be absolutely feral. We have it. It's happened. Confirmed. Okay, hair. Here we go, everybody. There she is. Stone Cold Barbara Piss. There's just something quite funny about the scowl with this hair combo. Again, I'm teasing you. We're slowly making our way down. I know it's towards the bottom. Or it might not be towards the bottom. It's further down than this, though. What on earth? Oh, it won't even show me this. Why won't it show me this? I have to get rid of my bra and my eyelashes for that hair. It's so intense. So how are these unlocked? You have to earn or purchase them in the island. Fucking. The day they lock the Barbara hair is the day that we all scream. I know for a fact the Barbara hair is not locked though, so we're okay. Where is it? We're getting there, we're getting close. Karen Barbara. I would like to speak to the manager, please. I would like to speak to the manager now. Hello, Bad Joke Billy. How on earth are you? She looks beautiful, but also has an expression that indicates she may have a super sour sweet in her mouth. She's cross with the quality of service in this restaurant. Furious. Ben, if you click in right stick, what was that? If you click in right stick, a couple of times it only shows the unlocked options. Okay. I thought you said that it unlocked everything. I was like, that's a crazy cheat. It's so simple. Have you ever thought about playing any of the weirder wrestling games like Rumble Roses, or any of just the lesser well-known ones like Fire Pro Wrestling or Slam Masters or the AAA one? I'm not a huge fan of the more sort of retro graphic style ones like Fire Pro Wrestling. I know they're very customizable, but I from what little of those I've played, I don't really like them all that much. We did go through a period on TripleJump of trying some of the older wrestling games, the GameCube ones, for example. And those were pretty fun, but I don't know that the interest was necessarily there, so I've sort of backed off those. But it's always an option, you know. It's always an option. The hair. So good. So good. Doing good, taking a break from tearing my hair out over community creations. The console servers are still split at the moment. That's a shame. Hopefully after the launch on Friday, they will reconnect them both. Where is this Barbara hair? It's miles away. There's the funky Barbara Piss hair, I think, which means we are closing in. Close, but not quite. One more down. Here we go. There she is. Even though she's got brown hair, the transformation is incredible, isn't it? How it immediately just makes sense. The salutes in the chat. Very appropriate. Thank you. Barbara appreciates it, of course. Oh, slow down, Barbara. Slow down. Slow down, Barbara. You're spinning too fast. Okay, it's fine. It's okay, it's okay. Whoa, bloody hell. Right, Stone Cold Barbara Piss is nearly there. She's nearly ready. We just have a few short changes to make to her appearance. And that will be in here, where Stone Cold Steve does come out with a vest on. And while it's lovely, the idea of giving her the vest is a lovely one. I'm going to give her her own piece of merchandise to wear instead, a t-shirt. And Stone Cold Steve did often come out in his shirt, which is fine, so we can do that. Almost like a super jacked Mallory Archer. God, that's exactly it, isn't it? It's the hair. New merch? I'm not saying it's not new merch, but I am saying that I have uploaded a PNG I have made for future merch, to this game in order to put the merch in the game. And I think you all know what it's going to be. Look at the state of all this lock stuff, man. Puma. So what was it? Show locked attire. Piss off. There we go. Thank you for the tip there. I would like just a shirt, please. Just a shirt, please. Can I just have a t-shirt, please? You got one of those with the sleeves. You've got one of those t-shirts with the sleeves, please. Anyone got one of those t-shirts with the... Anyone got a t-shirt with a sleeve? Sick. No? Kind of, but not quite. Yeah, that's probably good enough. Slightly untucked for some reason. Oh, no, hang on. There, that's what we want. Colour. Why are there bands on it? Strange. Customize each part for some reason. Hello, Lost in the Mists. How are you? A V-neck? Babs would never. Oh, God. Is she going to judge me for choice of V-neck? Right, I've got to hide the custom images again now. Sorry, bear with me a sec. What's the easiest way to do this? Maybe I just play Scott Steiner for you for a second while I just go into this menu.
You know, they say all men are created equal, but you look at me and you look at Small Joe, and you can see that statement is not true. See, normally if you go one-on-one with another wrestler, you got a 50-50 chance of winning. But I'm a genetic freak, and I'm not normal. So you got a 25% at best at beating me. And then you add Kurt Angle to the mix, your chances of winning drastically go down. See, the three-way at sacrifice, you got a 33 and a third chance of winning. But I got a 66 and two-thirds chance of winning because Kurt Angle knows he can't beat me, and he's not even going to try. So, Samoa Joe, you take your 33 and a third chance minus my 25% chance, and you got an 8 and a third chance of winning at sacrifice. But then you take my 75% chance of winning if we used to go one-on-one and then add 66 and two-thirds percent. I got 141 and two-thirds chance of winning at sacrifice. See, Joe, the numbers don't lie, and they spell disaster for you at sacrifice.
They do. There it is. There is the shirt. I'm trying to work out what material would make it come out best. Don't say rubber. Because default looks, it's not quite as dark as I would like it, you know? For those unfamiliar, this is a parody of Stone Cold Steve Austin's famous 316 shirt. Austin 316 says, I just whooped your ass. Barbara P.I.S. just said something indecipherable, I would imagine. Cloth and matte are best for darkness. Thank you, Bad Joke Billy. Yeah, cloth looks more like what we want. Matte is really dark, so maybe cloth. Let's go with cloth. It's weird that this is a three-tone suit. Here we are. Did he sometimes have a skull on the back? To be clear, the merch that I may or may not be selling does not have a skull on the back. Yeah, oftentimes there's a little Stone Cold skull, and they may even have that image in the game. Let's have a look. It would be under designs, maybe no. It would be under WWE designs, possibly. Let's have a look. There's Austin 316, of course. That's not what we want. Ours is way better. Keep your eyes out for a spooky skull. Well, that one's got Stone Cold on it. And we are Stone Cold Barbara Piss. So I think that's, you know what, that'll do, probably. Let's stick it on the back. Here we go. Doesn't say Steve Austin, does it? No, it doesn't. Because this is Stone Cold Barbara Piss. There we are, that's roughly centered. Brilliant. Cool. Cool. Okay, now just for argument's sake, what we can do, it does need a grey bob. Shall we see if, you know what? I think we're capable of doing this. I think we can do this. It's not going to be... We're going to add piss below it for Stone Cold Piss? We could do, but, you know, she's Stone Cold Barbara Piss and it says piss on the front. So we can add all these things, but it may be it may end up too much. But a bob, we can sort of make that. We can add the fringe. Give me that semicircle. Or don't. You know, if you don't really feel like it today, that's fine. Yeah, these shapes are sort of helpful, but also kind of not. Bum, bum, bum. Maybe this bad boy. Gotta hold right for 6 years until it comes around the back. There it is. Oh god, all the controls are inverted now that I've rotated it. What is it? Okay. Oh god, this is so hard. No. Yeah, that'll do to begin with. Oh god, that's not really where I wanted to zoom. Up a little bit, up a little bit. No, just up a little. No, up. Yeah, okay, that'll do. Add new image. Designs. Now, what would be good going around the side here? Again, there's no real semicircle. So we might have to use these again, which is okay. Just got to get a little creative about it. Where is it? There it is. Okay. It's not going to be brilliant. And it may not end up actually looking much like a fringe at all. I think I could upload something. If you guys can bear with me. Let's see. Silver bob wig PNG. Let me see. Hang on. Yeah, okay. I've immediately found something that's going to do the job. Bum, bum, bum. And I have to upload it. Whoa! Thank you so much! Name and shame. Bradiohead, thank you very much. I really appreciate that. To celebrate the beginning of a new year of Babs, stay thick. Thank you. Enjoy the hat. It's a wonderful hat. Okay. I say I found it, but I found lots of photos of people wearing what I want. That being a wig. But I can't get any photos of it. So I'm going to have to chuck this bad boy into Photoshop again and upload it. So hang on, gang. Hopefully this will be worth it. What do I mean, hopefully? Of course it will be. This will be worth it. Okay, 12. Let's go for a tolerance of 12. There we are. Sims Music, what are you doing? You've got a job to do. Get back on there. Just Photoshop the hair off a pic of Babs. That's basically what I'm doing. Except it's a dummy head from eBay. That's got exactly the hair that I want this skull to have. Okay. And here I was thinking I'd uploaded everything we needed. What an idiot, eh? Yeah, I think that's going to do the trick. Again, it's going to be a little rough, but that's all right. We're doing this quickly. Gonna blur the edges slightly to smooth it around a bit with the bits that I've cut out. Export that as a PNG. Upload that sucker. 2K upload. Ba-bum-ba-ba. Dummy head sounds like a great insult. Look at this guy, what a dummy head. It's an LA Knight insult, isn't it? Or Eli Drake, should I say? Yeah, dummy. He doesn't really do that in WWE though. Okay, that's uploaded. A Bab's idea, Bab's Snow, where she carries a dummy head of herself around. I would love to do that. And that has been suggested before for Neil Buchanan, if he could carry basically the head from Art Attack around. But unfortunately, that entrance is not available in this game. Or any of the earlier games either in the 2K series, which is it's a shame. But what can you do? Right, we're going to save that. We're going to pop back over. And go and grab our new image that we've just uploaded. Not ready to upload it yet. Thank you, game. Not just yet. Crikey, closing in on 2 hours of working on this Barbara. I had hoped to start the career mode tonight. There's a chance that we might not, because I'm having the goddamn time of my life. I've got to say. The time of my flippin' life. Okay, Image Manager, I am once again going to hide this from you. Give me a sec. Just thinking about it. How's Plushy Babs doing? I feel like I should make her a new belt or something. She's right here. Pippa, because she is a cat, has a massive cat tree just here, just off screen, that she never uses. And now that I'm working from home, I use it as shelves. And so Plushy Babs is right here. My prized possession. My prized possession. Look at her. She's phenomenal. She's in her Dark Souls outfit at the moment, but she's got her championship there. So she's always near and dear. I'm gonna have to. I pulled her from behind some other things, so I'll put her back up there in a bit. There we go. Right. Okay, downloading the image now. Sorry. There we go. We're back. I remade Sloane Spencer, and the entrance she had in 2K25 isn't there. Oh no! So she has a different one. Still works, but not quite the same. Even so, thank you for making her, David. I look forward to downloading her once the servers have sorted themselves out. Hopefully there's going to be a big day one patch that fixes some of this weirdness. There you are, Barbara. Do. Attire. And here we go. Clothing. Upper body. Customize. Add new image. Custom images. Gonna hide that again. Got it. Okay. Okay. Well, that's what we wanted, wasn't it? Ooh. There we go. That is the boy. It's a little bit too bright. If I emboss it, maybe it'll stick out a little bit more over the skull. I might be able to lower this, change the color of the skull slightly, potentially, so it sticks out more. Oh no, can I change the... Oh, this is the color of the shirt. No, that's fine. So, if I save that, and then I go into Stone Cold. Color? Yes, okay. So I'm just going to darken it slightly, or maybe brighten it. That changes, it sort of changes the white around the letters as well. Yeah, there we are. That makes it pop a bit more. Sweet. Okay, that was a great suggestion. I can't remember which of you brilliant folks made that suggestion. But there we go. Now a reminder, if and when, and I will be, sell this shirt design, it will not have the skull on the back. I do not own the rights to that. But that, block text, I can do that. That's fine. Barbara Piss shirt coming soon to my shop. But not yet. Soon. The design's ready, but I think I'm going to wait for BenXT Season 2 to launch the new stuff. So, there we are. And with that, my friends, Barbara has been created. We've got to, of course, edit her personal information now. And then we need to sort her entrance and her moves. Now, her moves basically can be wholesale copied from Stone Cold Steve. But obviously we were going to want to customize her signature and her finisher to be the Jinkle Jam and the Sparkle Splash and so on and so forth. So maybe Plushy Blabs. Maybe Plushy Blabs needs a new t-shirt. I'm sure she would love that. I'm sure she would love that. I'm pretty happy with that. I know it's basic. In terms of, you know, Stone Cold Steve Austin possibly has some of the most basic gear going, but it's pretty iconic. And especially with the double knee braces, if you said, that's Stone Cold Barbara Pierce, people go, ah, yeah, I see. It's got the little tattoo on the thing as well. Vest. I know. We can try the vest, but I think now that she's got a shirt on, I don't know that it's going to work. We can have a look, though. Do we still have the wet nap? Yes, the wet nap will be one of them. I assume that's still in the game. I haven't checked, but they tend not to remove many things now. So, would it be a jacket? Surely Stone Cold's jacket is in here. That's Rhea's? Yeah, it's Rhea's. LA Knights? No. That's JD McDonough's, maybe? Crikey, there's a lot of stuff in here. A lot of wrestlers in this game. Bloody hell, there it is. See, it's really good. I think that's Stone Cold Steve Austin's, isn't it? It's got a skull on it. But it covers up most of the shirt and our wonderful design. Is that Stone Cold with flowers on it? What's the story behind that one, huh? Vest for in-ring? No, I don't think so. Stone Cold didn't wrestle in a vest. What I can do is give her a secondary attire where she has the vest, but realistically, I would like to see the shirt. It would be nice to browse by Superstar, but I think we've seen all the Stone Colds. Let's have a look at some vests then. Any simple vests, sleeveless vests that are open. That's a hoodie. Oh, there we are. That's the Austin. Hell yeah. It's a shame we put so much work into the back of the shirt, isn't it? Damn it. R-bar piss. Fuck. That's a shame. Okay. Here's my compromise. Here's my compromise. We're gonna copy these over here and we're gonna give her 2 attires. Yes, there is a backstage attire. Yeah. So we could have one be the entrance and one be her backstage. So annoyingly, I can't do it on this one, which is a shame. But what we can... Oh, yeah, and that's... So this is the... I don't want that to be her casual attire, though. What if I wanted that to be her casual attire? Apparently you can't do that. It's a shame. Tori, 40 stream streak. Welcome in. Tiny Pants Piss. That's her. That's what she's called. So yes, you can set... You can set her casual attire, which will be for when she's backstage in the career mode. But you can only do the ring attire for that. You can't do the entrance attire. So we could have her make her entrance in that shirt, but when she's backstage, have her wear the vest. It was there. So when she's backstage, she's going to be wearing that. When she makes her entrance, she's wearing her shirt. And yes, we can add the hair to that as well. But... Hello. I would really like her to wear the shirt. You know, I would like her to wear the shirt. But yes, we can we can add the hair to both of these skulls. What's up? What's up? Oh no, spoilers, stop it, stop looking. No spoilers. Boy, don't do your claws on the chair, please. Go on. Naughty cat. It's just so good, isn't it? It's really silly, but it works very well. Oh fuck, it's really... It doesn't... You can't really move it very easily. There we go. Fantastic. Hello. What's up? What are you doing? Can we also put piss over hell? We can certainly try, yes. Hi, Pips. You're going to come sit on my lap again? Yeah. Come on. But hurry up about it now, alright? We're busy. We're doing stuff here. Right. Oh, no. Don't look. Nobody look. That's fine. Image placement. For fuck's sake, man. What are we doing here? Right, Pippa? Yeah, that's right. Yes. There we go. Boss that bad boy. Make it stick out a bit. So now we're going to add an image. We're going to censor up this horrible, naughty word they've put there. No! Designs. There we go. Where is it? There it is. Filth. Oh, it's gone a bit weird. Okay, I know it's covering the wig at the moment. We can change where it is. Oh no! We've just made it look cooler! Well, in certain light, it might not be as obvious. So, bear with me. Let me do some fiddling here. Oh no, that's going to affect all of it. Oh, rad. Metallic. Yeah, it's not really affecting anything at the top. That's okay, though. I think if you squint, it'll be okay. That's my theory here. Let me just move that image order. That goes under there. Yeah, there we go. And then we just need to add a big yeah. Fuck fear, drink piss. If you change the materials of the vest to match the material of the design logo, they should merge. That's what I thought, but then I'm changing. I don't want the other ones to disappear. I suppose they won't actually. That's a good shout. Okay, let me add this first, and then we'll have a look. We'll see what we can do. So, lettering. Piss. I'm going to move it around the back so we can see it. I'm going to change the font. It's not going to look like this font, but we can we can do something with it. Change font. It's not really it, but it's kind of on the right track. Maybe that? Piz? Oh god, that might be pretty close actually. Font 8. I think it's font 8, my friends. I think we're going for font 8 here. Let's compare. There we go. Get that up there. Piss. Yeah. Color. Can I change the material of it? I suppose I can't, can I? Let's make it a bit brighter then. No, don't do that. I'm going to go this and we're going to go a little bit brighter. Go with that. And then... So... I want to change the material to... Is this even affecting the one at the top? I'm not sure that it is, you know. If we change it to cloth... And we change that to cloth... Yeah, it's really not made the top one disappear. I wonder if actually me censoring it with an image has actually made it go weird. I mean, again, squint and it's gone. Oh no, see? No, I don't know. I think the best we can do is sort of a rough cover-up like she's done it herself, which does work, to be fair. Like she has tried to fix it herself. Like she's found Stone Cold Steve Austin's jacket backstage and she's just made adjustments to it. Well, this is mine now. This belongs to me. Where is it? There we go. So, if I set this to cloth, and I set the color to... Okay, that's actually done a better job of hiding it, although it's still not the same color. That is now the same color. Okay, that has actually made a bit of a difference. Cool. This pianist is going mental. He's doing the Sims soundtrack. He's got to go hard, you know. Hello? Did that do anything? Oh no. Is it freaking out a bit? It might be freaking out a little bit. Okay, that worked. Right, okay, that was weird. Okay. That went a bit strange there, but that's it. Piss, yeah. It does say Austin on the front as well. And you can't do vertical letters, I don't think, otherwise I would change that to Barbara. Oh, man. I am tempted, though. Do we have enough layers for me to add? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like, however many letters. Let's try. Just cover the AU and swap in PI. Pissed in. We could. We could. Okay, add new image. We're going in again. Really deep diving on this attire that she's only going to be wearing sometimes. Cover that naughty word. There we go. Material. You done already, Pippa. See you later. What did we get? We went with cloth, didn't we? Cloth and then colour. This is really silly, guys. Very silly. Add new image. Has that sort of got it? Yeah. Yeah, I'd say so. I'm meeting lovely boy Andrew Hodkinson for a drink tomorrow after he finishes work, which will be really nice. Looking forward to having a catch up with him. Sir. There we go. Right. Lettering. I know he's been streaming it as well, so I'm excited to have a chat with him, see what he thinks about the game. Oh. P. So change font. We went with 8 last time, I think. God damn it. Yeah, put the P there. Is he bringing Bobby Lashley along? I don't understand the reference. I know someone lost a prediction bet, but I don't know who it was. Who ended up being Bobby Lashley? I'm so out of the loop. Where's colour? Change font, opacity, random cut. Why can't I change the colour? What? Huh? That's weird. It did not give me a choice to change it. Oh, Andrew is now Bobby. Oh my goodness. Well then, I'm meeting Bobby for a drink tomorrow, I suppose. I feel bad. I've been calling him Andrew to his face. How embarrassing for me. Change font. 8. And then you can explain it to us because I don't really understand either. I promise I will ask him about what's going on and then I'll let you guys know next week on stream. Right, I can change the colour on this one. There we go. So maybe now I can change the P? May I change the P? Oh god, which letter is which? That one, probably. Happy with that, everyone? Are we happy? Are we okay with this? Oh, for fuck's sake. Brilliant. So, we will set this as her casual attire. And her manager attire. And then she'll wear that when she wrestles, that when she's in the ring, when she's backstage, or if she's managing someone, she will wear that. They're going to patch this on Friday, and everything's going to break. Next week, I'll be in tears at the beginning of the stream because I'll have to do it all again. Just you wait. Just you bloody wait. Okay, she has now earned the mantle. Does Stone Cold Steve Austin have like apostrophes around Stone Cold? I'm not entirely sure. How is it stylized in-game? Roster, let's see. Official Superstar roster. Explore the full roster. Stone. Okay, well that's... Where is it? Fine, I'll scroll then, you silly game. Load more. Yeah, he does. He's got Stone Cold. Which is going to take up important characters for us here. Stone Cold Steve Austin. That's it. All caps, because that's how they stylize it in this game. Except sometimes they don't. In the in-game social media feed for the career mode, and when people are talking to you backstage, they say everybody else's names in like camel case. But then when you get into a wrestling match, their names are in all caps. But then if you put yours in camel case and then you're in a wrestling match, it looks weird because everyone else is in all caps, so you can't really win. But there we are. Barbara. No, we're gonna have to get rid of the quotation marks. Terrible news. Terrible. So is she going to be piss warm? No, she is stone cold. She will still do the piss warm stunner though. That's gonna happen. Right, we're gonna stylize her here as Barbara Piss. There we are. No. Entrance name Stone Cold Barbara Piss. Stone Cold Barb. Follow me at Stone Cold Barb. Now, if they don't have Stone Cold in here as an option, I'm going to be baffled. Stone. Please. 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 Stone Cold. Every fucking time. Every time. Stone Cold Barbara Pierce. That's what we're going to have to go with. Weirdly, they don't want to have Pierce as an option. Like, Stone Cold, you have that. Why is Guerrero not an option? He's in the game. Eddie's in the game. Christ. Anyway, P.I. Pierce. There we are. Stone Cold Barbara Pierce. Oh, God. Right, there she is. Custom portraits. You have no custom portraits. All right. So let's choose a thing for her. That's pretty sick. That's pretty sick. I quite like that one. But then we can customize what our hands are doing, which is sort of pointless in this pose. Just the little digits poking out. I think that one's going through her arm. It is. Okay. What do the hand gestures mean? What is she trying to signal to us? Who knows? He's got a thumbs out. Again, this is utterly pointless. But we do get to choose the face in a minute. I think the facial expressions are going to be quite limited. Again, because she's already scowling pretty significantly. Maybe just fists is fine. Stop clenching your fists. Let's see what we can actually do here. Oh god, she can get even more cross. That's a good one there. They're all quite subtle. That is good, but doesn't match her arms folded, I don't think. Is there anywhere she's really scowling? That's good too, but not right. Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's our guy. Cool. Boo her, obviously. She's a baddie. Oh, I forgot to say, when we do the career mode, we are going full bad guy all the way through. You get to make good guy and bad guy decisions. We're going full dickhead from the very start. I've done a full good guy playthrough, and now we're going full arsehole. We're going big arsehole here. Oh god. Egotistical, yes. Disrespectful. Hi, Pippa. Welcome back. Desperate, yes. Treacherous. Don't step on the keyboard. Good girl. Cowardly? I don't think cowardly is right. Bold? Sure. Aggressive? Absolutely. Oh, yeah. What are you doing? Your mum's downstairs. She can give you way more attention than me. Crowd signs. I never bother changing these. Custom? I haven't made any custom ones. Oh, there's a Drinks Fairy sign. Let's get 4 Drinks Fairy signs in there. We love Drinks Fairy. There we go. Hi, Pips. You gonna pull my headphones out? No, she's gone. Snickers. Is there a Snickers? Joe Hendry sign. Great. I'm not seeing any Snickers stuff in here, guys. Sad. There we are. And she is from... I think I normally bill her as being from Newcastle, when really she's technically from Bristol, originally. This one, though, is from Newcastle, because that's where I'm making her now. England. Bristol is not in this game, so Newcastle upon Tyne it is. Fighting style, not going to bother with this because we're just going to import it, so that's fine. Statistics I'm not going to bother with either, because whatever stats we give her are going to be wiped clean when we start the career mode. Save and complete. Let's sort our moves out. Please save. Don't do this to me. I've been... Oh, thank God. I've been creating championships this week, and on 3 occasions I've gone to save it and it's been stuck in a loading screen like that indefinitely. and I've had to close the game and reopen it, and it's not saved it. Okay, we're fine though. That's fine. There she is. Stone Cold Barbara Piss. She's there. She is safe. Moveset. They should include some classic signs like Goldberg eats corn the long way and why is your hair so wet? My favourite one is Roman is a wank pheasant from when they were in the UK that one time. That was great. So, copy to Superstar. Copy from Superstar. They'll let us copy Stone Cold stuff here. Cold Stone Steve Austin's. Oh, it's a shame we can't quite fit the things in. Hang on, does he have... I suppose he has slightly few... No, he has... Does he have the same amount of characters as us? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Stone Cold Steve Austin gets preferential treatment. He's allowed more characters than me. Even Billy Graham's bloody done it, but Stone Cold Barbara Piss, not allowed. Not allowed enough characters. Right, copy them all. So Barbara is basically Stone Cold now. But of course there are some things we want to change. So let's just make sure these have come in. Really? Are these Stone Cold taunts? Are they? I mean, that's a Stone Cold taunt, I suppose. He's not flipping people off, though. These don't look very Stone Cold Steve Austin to me, I've got to say. Wake up. Oh, there we are. These are Stone Colds. Two opponent standing. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's more like it, I think. that's pretty accurate. We've got the middle fingers. They are in there. Good. Good. So, what are we doing? Signatures. There we go. In-ring. Thez Press. I don't think so, buddy. One of those is going to be the Jinkle Jam, otherwise known as Shattered Dreams. And now we've got to scroll for 6 million years. Look how many moves are in this game. Shattered Dreams. What is the Shattered Dreams shotgun dropkick? Oh, I've got to have a look at that. Could be the evolution of the Jinkle Jam. Oh, God! Oh my god. No. I quite like that, actually. Shake it up a little bit. Just full send, drop kick into the groin. Good lord. Stone Cold Barbara Piss, no. Jesus. And I believe the other signature we often have is the Sparkle Splash, the Shooting Star Press. So let's go grab that. Again, we've got to scroll for 6,000 years, bear with me. I know I can define what we're doing by filtering at the top, but that often takes just as long, so let's just scroll. Shooting Star 2, pretty good. That's very good. Yeah, I think it's going to be Shooting Star 3. Whee! Ringside, so if they're outside... I've got to work out what she does. Oh, God, what could it be? What could she do on the outside? Let's have a look at some... Whoa! I don't really want her to do a signature on the outside. The wet nap will probably be around, yeah, but that's going to be a finisher. You do your signature first, and then you do your finisher second. So your signature is still very powerful, but it's almost like a setup move. GTS 4. A little bit of Monica. That's a good shout. An STO. They are in this game. They're just not as They're just not as impressive as they were in Here Comes the Pain, you know? Which is a shame. Stomp. STO. Here are our STOs. Pretty big STO there. That's a good one too. STO backbreaker. Oh no, that's going to need a ring, so we can't do that as a backstage thing. And that's not very good either, I don't think. Oh. Yeah, I think maybe STO2. There we go. And we only need one ringside signature, I think, so we'll just go with that. There we go. Finisher. In-ring. Obviously, Pissworm Stunner. That's there. And then we want the wettest of naps. Never gets old. Never gets old. Ringside, Pissworm Stunner's fine. Don't need to do more than that. Tag team. Oh god, look at these. All these different things. Not going to bother changing these because they're not going to happen very often anyway, so that's okay. And a lot of them are just variations of the Stunner, which we want. So, all good. In which case, those were the important bits. So I think that's done. Save those. It's time now, I think, to do the... We've got to have a custom video, which is going to be very simple. So, image animation. We just want lettering. Show never stops. Bar. Bar. Ra. Piss. Would love to see a preview of this font, but apparently that's perhaps a little bit too much. Let's go with that one. Again, it's not giving us a preview of what this actually looks like. This is going to be very simple. It's basically just going to be the shirt. I don't know that I want it animated because these animations are really quick, and I find this video editor as well almost impossible to use. It's been the same for years and it's really difficult. So let's just stick that there. There we go. The video editor is ass. Yeah, it sucks. It's impossible to cleanly loop things. I hate it. I really hate it. There we go. That's roughly in the middle, I think. There we go. And now we're just going to stick that there. And I wonder if there's any video clips that are Titantron. Okay, so we could... Let's have a look what Stone Cold Steve's actually got. Stone Cold Steve Austin 97. Yeah, it's just his name kind of moving around, which I can't be fucked with, so we're just going to do Barbara Piss in block text on black. So, my god, the fourth playing of the Sims music. Apologies, everyone. We will get into the game eventually. We all knew what we signed up for today. Maybe they got some glass smashing or something. Oh. Okay. Oh, Christ. And this is where, like, I set it to a different duration. So if I go back... How long is this set to? That's 0.93. Can I extend that? I hate this. This is so rubbish. Copy clip. Snap clip. Put it there. Yeah. So now we're up to... Basically, I want them to be the same length. Video clip. Preset. Where's that smash? There it is. And... Oh, God. Yeah. All right. That could actually work. I've got an idea. Yeah, this is a royal pain, lol. And again, it's something that's been the same for about 10 years. They're too busy building an island to improve this. Right, so that goes there. And then we're going to move this to modify clip. Can I move it? Fuck. Move it. Oh God, let me... Fucking Christ. So it's like... And now it's glitching out. So you can go through it forwards, but not backwards. Where's the frame where it goes... It's basically there. That's where I want this to go. Modify clip. Move clip. I want to move it... Oh, fucking hell. I've got to slide it. I've got to slide it with the triggers, and look how fast it moves. Oh, it's so challenging. Let's go with that. Let's put that there. Okay, so then modify clip, move clip, go. Modify clip, copy clip, go. Modify clip, copy clip, go. Square, square, X, square, square, X, square, square, X, square, square, X. I bet each of these end. So can I play it? Do I have to play it in fast forward? R2. No. I've got to scrub through it. Look, again, it pops in too fucking late. It's impossible. Okay, U. Modify clip. Move. Why did you go over there? There? Okay, let's try this. Listen, I've video edited for a living for like... I knew I had it in the right place. It didn't look right a second ago. Fucking hell. And now that's just a completely different frame. It's just a different frame than it was before. I need to calm down. It's not that serious, okay? It's still fucking annoying. Right, let's try this. I bet it crashes when I export it. I feel like that's pretty much as close as we're going to get it. That looks totally different this time. It's not just me, right? That looked completely different than it did a second ago. Fucking hell. Do I dare move it? I know this is a bad idea, but why can't I just place it where my fucking scrub thing is? Fuck. It's the absolute consistency that sells it. My kingdom for an in-game video editor that worked. Nothing there. Then it pops in. And I bet if I rewind and do it again, it's going to look different. It makes me feel so old. It makes me feel so old. What frame is real and what frame isn't real? It's gas lamping me. I don't know what is real. What is it going to look like when I export it? This is not how timelines work. It's like you've got the fucking milliseconds there. It should be frame by frame. It's either there or it isn't there. It can't be there sometimes and then in a different place the next time. It's not moved. Right, if that's real, I'm happy with that. Shit, I removed it. You. Copy. Overlay. It's fine. It doesn't matter. It's a static image, so you go there. No? What are you saying? You can't go there because there's already something. Oh, you are a piece of shit, aren't you? Can I move you to a different layer, please? Okay, I'm going to put you there. You've developed the world's first quantum editor. They've, developed. Yes, they have. Right, I'm now just going to... We're going to square, square, x, square, square, x, square, square, x, square, square, x, square, square. If you crash, I will cry. I hear that sound in my sleep. I bet you do, being the proficient character creator that you are. Constant noises. My fear now is that, yes, I have snapped all of those Barbara Piss texts together, but that the game will consider the final frame of each block that I've placed as nothing, because it's the end. And so the name is going to flash up on screen and then disappear for a frame and then come back, and that's going to be really aggravating, because again, that's not how that should work at all. Am I able to just look at the video that I've seen? I'd love to be able to preview it, but apparently I'm not allowed. Right, we'll do victory first. It's all going to be worth it, gang. Right, Stone Cold Steve. Get in here, Steve. You again, Stone Cold Steve Austin. He's one you have to unlock by grinding in the stupid battle pass, by the way. Yeah. I don't think there's a movie on, so that's fine. Cool. And now we're going to go do the entrance. And hopefully we can preview this with the music, and it will be so worth it. Here we go. No worries, Billy. I really appreciate your hard work on it. Sorry that the game's being such a pain in the ass. Alright. Stone Cold Steve. Let's have a look at this stupid video. Stage and ramp. No, Titantron movie. Created video. Piss. Let's see. Smashing. We see it smashing. It comes in too late, which is fucking predictable, isn't it? Stage and ramp. Can't customize that. Apparently that's got to say Austin. Can I do... Titantron is done, but there's a secret second one at the bottom that says Austin, and that's annoying. I don't think I can customize those, but it's close enough. It's close enough, I think. Right, are you guys ready for the full preview of Stone Cold Barbara Piss's entrance? Because I think I am. Here we go. May we see it again? Oh god, stop. I'd like to preview it from the beginning if that's okay. May I? May I? May I start from the beginning? Movie display. So maybe I just make it so that the... Oh, brilliant. This isn't going to show me anything that I'm turning off. Stage and ramp are off. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We're frozen. We haven't crashed. But we are frozen. Sims? Fortunately, this is the least labour-intensive thing we've done this evening. This can easily be redone, but it has crashed. Everything else is saved, though. You should know better than to press a button on the menu in the video game. I know. Idiot, right? What an idiot. Okay, we try again. Didn't even crash, though. I reckon if I stayed there for long enough, it might have crashed. But equally, it could have just stayed there. Forever. Then, now, forever. Entrance. Copy to Superstar. Oh, I see. Yeah, so we could... I mean, it's one button in there to edit, change it all to Steve anyway, so... I cannot wait for all the glitches we'll get to experience throughout the year of Ben XT 2.0. It's going to be good, man. It's going to be real good. So, movie display. This broke last time. Turn off stage and ramp. Save. That's fine. That's now not broken. Titantron movie. We want our custom one, Pierce. In fact, this is all going to overwrite when we choose Steve anyway, so let's just get Steve in here. Steve? Steve? And then I'm actually going to change the stage and ramp to something a bit more generic, if I can. General purpose. Oh, there's no sort of like... It's general... Oh, that's the sort of blue and red flash... Oh, no, that's got WWE 2K26 on. That's not what I want. What I want is just some colours that aren't these ones. But I don't think it's possible, so I might just turn it off again. Turn that off. There we are. Doesn't look too weird for having them off. Titantron movie. Change it to our custom one. Right, are we ready? Let's see if we can get this going this time. The bionic piss. One thing I can go and change maybe is move her name down slightly. I think you can do a line break in this. Stone Cold Barbara Pierce lives. She's here. I'm happy with that. I think we've done some good work here today. Save it. It's gonna crash. No, we've made it out. We've successfully made it out. Oh, thank God. Which means we get to do 25 minutes of the story mode. Hang on. Oh, God, she's rated 97 because I copied Stone Cold's stuff over. Fair enough. Not going to argue with that. What do you think, Pippa? You're just jealous because you're not rated as high as her. Just jealous. Okay, so personal information, name information, Stone Cold Barbara Pierce. Can I put a line break in here? No, I don't think I can actually. That's kind of annoying. Entrance name, this might be it. No line break? I thought you could do a line break in certain places. Am I imagining that? I could have sworn you could. How do I do that? Fantastic, David. Thank you so much. Just so you're aware, I'm going to be remaking the stuff that I made last year, which does include Rules Boss. And Gollum was one of mine as well. So I'm going to be redoing those. Feel free to upload them, absolutely, because I'm sure they'll be really helpful to people in the community sphere. But by all means, if you're able to recreate the stuff you contributed last year, that would be absolutely fantastic. We want to rebuild the roster as we had it, and then hopefully expand from there. Fingers crossed. I need to crack on though. I've got bloody loads of stuff to make, but the game's, I've had it for less than a week, so I'll get there. I'll get there eventually. Right, I thought you could do a line break, but clearly I'm wrong. It's kind of upsetting to me that it's Stone Cold Barbara and then piss on the other line. That's kind of annoying. Ow. But again, maybe I'm imagining that was an option. I don't think it was, though. I don't think I am sorry. I don't think I'm imagining it. Could have sworn you could. Never mind. Oh no, I fucked it all up again. No, go back. Okay, no, we're fine again. That's alright. Great. Save and complete. We're done then. Guys, stop the timer. 2 hours and 38 minutes on the dot. We have made Barbara. We have made Barbara. I think when the game made the line break, you could then use that to move words around. Please explain further. That melted my brain a little bit. When the game made the line break, as in it's decided where one should go, but I thought you were able to customize it. I may be wrong though. Maybe that's something that was in there a long time ago and isn't there anymore. Now though, it's time to play a sweet 20 minutes of the story mode. So it's going to explain how this works anyway, but the pitch is that Stone Cold Barbara Piss has been in WWE for some time at this point. She's already been here for a while, but she was out with an injury, and or you get to choose why she was out for a while, and she comes back. She is called the Archetype. That is what they just refer to your character as, so all the voiced characters call you the Archetype. And then you've got to decide how you're going to claw your way back up, and whether you're a good guy about it or a bad guy about it. You want to be WWE champion again, but you need to earn it first. So that's the story. And in this story mode, Jordynne Grace is the WWE Women's Champion, and she's the one we're going to be going after. So do not be worried when we start this mode and Barbara is not wearing her correct outfit, or at least it was the case for the men's MyRISE. It starts you off in the Archetypes outfit, and then it changes to whatever you have ready and customized. So do not be worried. Both these people are injured right now. Oh no, is Jordynne Grace injured? Oh my god. Sucks. So you couldn't line break yourself, but once it was made, then you could freely input text on both lines, I think. Do you know where I can do that? Do you know how I can do that? I would love to do that. But certainly in the editor there, I couldn't move anything around or do any line breaks, which is where I would have thought I could do it. What if you want to be Charlie Guillermo? You can be Charlie Guillermo if you create a character, you can import them and play as them. And the ring announcer will say Charlie Guillermo, but whenever you're talked about in cutscenes or dialogue, you're called the Archetype. So it's the way they normally do it. What were you last year? The Lock? Or was that the year before? I can't remember. Okay, enough mucking about, everybody. We're going to MyRISE. Let's fucking do this, finally. So you can see my boy there, Ivor Suplexon. Did it. No big deal. And now it's time for us to create a new slot. Is Fanny going to be the champ? Apparently, someone did say in my stream earlier this week that Fanny is in this game. Very exciting. Import superstar. Get in here, Stone Cold Barbara Piss. The comeback. Here we go. Complete lack of music. There she is. Silence. Understated opening. Tonight on the Raw after WrestleMania, witness the return of the archetype. Stone Cold Barbara Pierce will kick off the show against WWE Women's Champion Jordynne Grace. And then Paul Heyman's tweeted, or whatever this is, sorry to spoil one of the biggest nights of the year, but my client Jordynne Grace is going to end Stone Cold Barb's comeback before it ever gets started. Jordan says it's simple. The Juggernaut is better than the archetype. Hashtag and still. All right. We'll bloody see about that. And then everybody else is weighing in here. John Cena, I know better than anyone how difficult it can be to return to the ring after a long layoff. Best of luck to the archetype. Just remember, this is for you, not anyone else, especially the ungrateful WWE Universe. Naughty John Cena, though. Naughty John Cena. The archetype Stone Cold Barbara Pierce is back. It is official. I made a comeback or two in my day. We'll be watching this one closely. That's Shawn Michaels. Someone who owns a podcast. Let's not listen to them. They've nothing that they say matters at all. Tiffany Stratton, Tiffy time versus the archetype? Yes, please. Babs holds the phone like she's never seen one before in her life. That is weird, isn't it? Why is she doing that? She's going to get an oily thumb all over it. Weird. Becky Lynch just wanted to announce I'll be leaving WWE for 2 or 3 years since apparently you get handed a title shot when you come back. Salty. Rhea Ripley, me and Stone Cold Barbara Pierce have crossed paths before, but the archetype never faced a nightmare. Looking forward to the occasion. Another person who we don't care about. Adam Pearce, can't wait to see you at Raw. Come find me when you get there. It's been way too long. And Ava, who is no longer with WWE, the general manager of NXT. Welcome back. Just wanted to let you know you have an open invite to come to NXT anytime. Right, immediately, we can upgrade. I have a ton of attribute points available because 2K very kindly gave me the Daddy V-Bucks season pass mode. So I've got a load of things that we can immediately spend. So let's get strong. Let's get good at grappling. Let's be real fast. Decent at submission. Pretty good at defense. And that's all our stats. But what I have earned is a number of these ringside pass upgrade points, and I don't know what this is about, but I've got loads of them, so we may as well convert them and just use them all now. We've got 137 more points. So let's get striking up a bit more, and that is going to immediately take us to an overall of 89, and that'll be a lovely starting point. And there we go. Right, who's here? There's Adam Pearce.
There you are. I've been looking for you all day.
Too busy being creative.
Keeping me busy. Had to shoot all new matchup graphics, promotional shots. My hand feels like it's about to fall off after signing about 1,000 8x10s.
It's tough being the archetype.
Being Stone Cold
Honestly,
Barbara
it's nice
Pierce.
being the archetype. I missed it.
You were gone for like 2+ years.
Now we get to decide why we were gone. Where would you put this on put this story mode in the long line of WWE story modes? It's not the best, but I think it's concise enough and tells an interesting enough story that it's fun to play through. Which, when they're making one every single year, I can't really be too mad at that. They've got to make it generic enough that people's custom characters can fit in. They're doing 2 for the male and female storyline. They're obviously similar, but different at the same time. So I enjoyed playing it through. Hollywood's on hold. The family time was worth it. I'm all healed up now. Was she away with the Piss family? Was she injured? Was she in Hollywood? Where was Stone Cold Barbara Pierce for the last 2 years? She's much more eloquent than I imagined. Video game Barbara Pierce can sometimes talk in sentences, and that's impressive. I think she might have been off with the Piss family. Just hanging out with all the Pisses.
The time I got to spend with my family was worth it.
Family.
But now I'm ready to show them what Mom can do in the
Oh,
ring.
no.
Plus, I think they were getting sick of me being home all the time.
Well, that's all good to hear. Not an easy first match back tonight, though, against our women's champion. If it were up to me, I would have given you a warm-up. I'm pulling for you. But Jordynne Grace, She's the real deal.
The real
I know
deal.
I was out, but I didn't stop watching the product. I've seen Jordan's matches, and I know what she can do.
Seeing her on TV is one thing. Facing her in the ring is another. Especially with Heyman in her corner.
That jacket
Look,
is very good.
I know
I'm
you're
glad we
first
worked
tonight,
on the
so
best.
I'm sure you want to go get ready for your match. Good luck out there.
Thanks,
Thank you,
Pierce.
Adam Pearce. For those unfamiliar, Adam Pearce is the general manager of Monday Night Raw. CM Punk's here. Big Phil. Paul Heyman. Roxanne Perez. She the Intercontinental Champion? Looks like it. Let's have a chat with Pepsi Phil first.
Wow, what's it been? 10, 12 years?
Something like that.
Something like that.
Oh,
Good to see you, Punk.
I played this
You've been
before.
on quite the run since you came back to WWE.
Thanks. And now it's your turn. I saw they put you right back in the title picture against Jordan Grace and my old buddy Heyman. Must be nice.
He's just
Took me
there,
over a year
Phil, if you want to
after
say
I
hello
returned
to him.
even sniff a title shot.
Well, different situations. Unlike you, I wasn't sitting home for 10 years watching hockey with my dog.
Whoa, bloody hell. Yeah, very sadly, there are a number of mentions of the late Larry the dog in this game. Mentioned in the present tense, because clearly this was all put together while, bless him, lovely little Larry was still alive, and it's quite sad in retrospect. But there we are.
Hey, at least Larry enjoys my company. I heard your family couldn't wait to get rid of you. In any event, I have a feeling you'll pick
Couldn't
up
wait to
right
get...
where you
My
left
family loves me.
Once that
The
archetype
Pisses
music
love
hits
each
and
other.
They see you out there with your old familiar look. They'll be chanting your name, and you'll be more than ready to take care of business.
Is that the same voice from previous years? It sounds a bit like it, doesn't it, for the main character?
Why change what always worked, right?
Change can be good. Not saying you need to start a mutiny or anything, but at the same time, you don't want to rely on old habits too much.
Of course, in last year's game, Pepsi Phil was heading up NXT Mutiny, and he stabbed us in the back. But apparently that's water under the bridge. We've sort of forgotten about that now.
Got it. You know I'm not one of your NXT kids, right? I can handle this.
Yeah. Good luck out there.
Must be that guy, but are we playing the story in wide vision? I think we could get wide a couple of times, maybe. Perhaps on one of the entrances we see. Maybe no wide this week. Next week, though, remind me, we'll all get wide together. Now, before I talk to Paul, and he's inevitably going to be nasty to me because he represents our competition tonight, I'm going to have a chat with Roxanne Perez.
Nice to meet you, Roxanne. That was an incredible match for the women's IC title at Mania.
They've abbreviated it to Mania because, of course, the prefix is Walrus, but they're just not brave enough to say it.
Aw, I'm so glad you think so. Because I went out there, won the title, and stole the whole damn weekend. But all anyone is talking about today is the archetype. Hey, Roxanne, you see the archetype is back? Roxanne, you see she's making a comeback against Jordan Grace for the WWE Women's title? Roxanne, you think she's gonna win?
I think she's going to win.
So do you?
What I think is that people should be talking about the prodigy, not the archetype. Jordan and Heyman might have the WWE Women's Championship over on Raw, but everyone knows who's the alpha on SmackDown.
Wow. What happened to that fresh-faced, enthusiastic up-and-comer I saw debut on NXT a few years back? You really have changed.
So many The Police references. I'm sure she'll turn off that red light eventually.
How long have you been away? 2 years? 3? That's practically my entire career. People called you the archetype because you were what a professional wrestler was supposed to be. Now, you're just a special attraction for
What?
people who enjoy nostalgia.
No, we're still cool, right? We're still modern. Guys, I have breaking news that the boiler in my house will officially be fixed on Friday. Get in. Come on. I'm going to have hot running water again. How exciting is that? Come on!
This nostalgia act is about to win the WWE Women's Championship on her first night back. Maybe if you ever graduate to a grown-up title, I'll give you
Whoa!
a shot.
Okay, I didn't even choose that option, but that's very disrespectful of Barbara.
I don't think you're going to have to worry about giving anyone a shot at anything.
It's all exposition for dummies right now. It's laying on a little thick. Hey, while you were out for 3 years with family, I was here winning championship.
Really? Why is that?
Jordan Grace is going to walk through you without breaking a sweat.
As if.
If she doesn't send you crawling back into early retirement, I'll be the next in line to do it.
All right, Jordan. I mean, sorry, Roxanne. My bad. Hi, Paul.
I gotta ask, are you sure?
Good to see you too,
Piss,
Paul.
yeah.
Am I sure about what?
Any of this? We all know it's not going to turn out well when you face my client, the reigning, undisputed WWE Women's Champion, Jordan Grace. A lot's changed since you left WWE. Let's be real. I'm not sure you even belong here anymore. So do yourself a favor. Turn around, pack up your stuff, and go home. Because I'm telling you, promising you, this is the beginning.
Paul
of
Heyman
the
is just Billy Ray Walrus in a
lot
human
has changed,
suit.
Paul.
Oh no.
Hell, you're on your third
You're not wrong.
client since I left. But here's the thing. I'm not going anywhere. I do belong here. And you'll realize that when I defeat your latest Paul Heyman client tonight.
Yeah,
Things
go
could have
on.
been so much different between you and me. You could have been my Paul Heyman client, my champion, but you turned down my offer. And for what? To go spend more time with your family? Home playing soccer, Mom? Wasting away into a shell of yourself? Was it worth it?
Is she a shell of
Giving
herself?
up the opportunity
She
to
looks
work
great.
with the greatest
Better
mind
than
in
ever.
the business while you sat on the sidelines watching the industry pass you by?
I think everything happens for a reason.
Oh, I agree. And what's gonna happen tonight is your comeback will be the shortest of all time. And the reason will be Jordan Grace.
Listen.
That's not a prediction.
That's a spoiler.
spoiler.
Sorry, that's a spoiler. Yes, okay. Fair enough. Are we allowed to fight now? We are allowed to fight now. So, much like in previous years, when it's a storyline match, it'll have you do specific things and then a little cutscene will play. And when that happens, we know there's going to be shenanigans. If it just says win the match, then great. We know we're going to win because it's Stone Cold Barbara flipping Pierce. Or sorry, Stone Cold Barbara Pierce. But there might be some, there will be some shenanigans in this match because we need to be set on our path, don't we? To rebuild and climb back to the top. Here we go. That's not a prediction. That's Ben's boiler fixed. So what music should we give to Roxanne Perez? Sorry, Jordan Grace. How about the Mod Squad music?
It's the archetype. Ready
It's
to
the
make her
archetype.
long-awaited return.
So again, this is not the thing we set up. She is still the archetype right now. But here's a fun thing you can do. You can make them gesture. You can also set off fireworks. And it'll interrupt whatever it is they're doing. So I've made her do that. If I double tap it, should do that. If I triple tap it, she does that. But the best ones are the baddie ones. That, for example, which is really good. So CM Punk can be in the middle of doing his whole it's clobbering time, and then you can make him go and it's so silly, but it's fantastic. Fantastic. Oh no, I'm not allowed to make her do it now. Look out, Barbara, there are fireworks.
The archetype claims she hasn't missed a beat. It's time to find out if that's true.
Really silly. So this is the archetype Barbara Piss. A reminder, our fully custom Stone Cold Barbara Piss will be available to us shortly, but this is just our opening match. They spent a full year just to add that to the game. I love it. It's really janky, but I think it's kind of perfect at the same time, you know? It's very funny. Good thing we've got a whole suite of amazing Ben Cooper originals available to us, because it means that while we can't play the licensed music in the game, we can give these guys our own music. Now, it is lovely to hear Booker T and Wade Barrett on commentary as well. Byron Saxton is finally gone. He's been banished. So there's Jordynne Grace. She's got the championship we want. Imagine if Stone Cold Barbara Pierce, or sorry, rather the archetype Barbara Pierce, could return after 3 years away looking after her family and win the gold. They're chanting for Jordan. I think they're actually saying Barbara, Barbara. Maybe. They might be saying Barbara. I hope they're saying Barbara. They're not.
Introducing the challenger from Newcastle upon Tyne.
Here she is. Stone Cold Barbara Pierce. Currently in archetype form. It looks wrong. I don't like it.
And her opponent from Austin, Texas, the WWE Women's Champion, Jordynne
Grace. She's not as tall as us. She is as muscular as us.
The crowning jewel of the women's division being contested here. The final moments to focus on the prize before turning your attention on the competition.
The archetype is ready. Jordynne Grace is ready. And we're about ready to get started.
Here we go. It's the Raw after WrestleMania.
Oh, shoulder tackle. Right, here we go. We can already tell there are shenanigans. We've got things to fulfill. Heavy strikes. Bonk. Bonk. There we go. Taunt Jordynne Grace.
Credit to Paul Heyman's client, Jordynne Grace. She doesn't dodge any challenge. She just better hope that doesn't catch up to her tonight.
Have you seen the juggernaut Jordan you can unlock? She's like 8 feet tall. It looks crazy. Really? I did see that you can unlock Bronze Breaker, which is just Bron Breaker, but he's made out of bronze, which is really funny. Okay, of course we're playing on the hardest difficulty because we're brave. Oh, ref. See ya. Does she have any springboard moves? No. No, she doesn't. Because she's Stone Cold Barbara Pierce. She won't do it. Come on, Jordan. Yeah.
Our champion is getting rocked a little. This early in the match, she's got nothing to worry about.
Fortunately, this match will not be... Oh, no, she countered. Will not be long for this world. Because there's only a few things we need to do, I think. And then we get absolutely shenaniganed, which is disgraceful. Oh, my God, she's dead. Pile driver from Stone Cold Barbara Pierce. I shouldn't really be doing commentary while I'm playing. I can't do it all. Sergeant leg sweep. Strike Jordynne Grace while she's down in the ring. Done.
She looks great, but she better stay focused here.
Jordan's recovered. Inverted tilt-a-whirl slam from the champion.
Get up, Stone Cold.
And here comes a running clothesline.
No, Barbara, not like this.
And the archetype may be hurt. This could be it.
No. Oh my God, she's killed Barbara.
Jordynne Grace has successfully defended her WWE.
What a disastrous return for Stone Cold Barbara Pierce.
This was not the comeback the archetype had hoped for, to say the least. And now she's going to be asking herself a lot of hard questions.
Now what?
Oh no, she's not done. No! Oh God! Like she's throwing out the trash.
Well, if it wasn't clear already,
Oh.
it's officially a new era in WWE.
How will Stone Cold Barbara Pierce respond to this? So rude, so disgraceful. Everyone's responding on social media.
Former champion who made their long-awaited return tonight,
It's Byron.
The Archetype. Let's open up the floor to questions.
She looks cross. She always looks cross.
Let's start off in the front row.
Thank you. Marcus Brown from the Wrestling Spectator.
Marcus Brown.
I want to know how you're
Jeez.
feeling after
That guy.
match.
How am I feeling? Ask better questions. We are being an arsehole in this playthrough. Ask better questions.
I just limped in here with an ice pack. So what do you think? Ask better questions.
Okay, next up, third from the back.
Hi, Robin Ray from the Women Who Fight podcast. Have you had a chance to check out the reaction on social media?
I've been in the trainer's room for the past 2 hours, so no, I haven't. Why? What's going on?
You're currently the #1 trending topic worldwide.
Whoa.
Oh, here we go.
One post reads, and I quote, "The archetype is like a fast food burrito. You haven't tried it in a while, so it sounds like a good idea, but it's a sloppy mess, leaves you feeling unfulfilled, and then exits in a hurry."
Oh boy. I don't listen to losers.
What has that person ever accomplished?
I mean, that's a fair
Were they
point.
ever a WWE Women's Champion? They say, write what you know. So I assume they've expanded their waistline eating a lot of fast food. Congrats on that achievement.
I can
Go
keep
off,
going.
Babs.
There's
Go
a
off.
lot more.
I'm good.
We have time for one more question. Robert, you were next?
Thanks. Robert Inkin, Sports Coverage Daily. With how your night turned out, are you going to continue your comeback, or was this just a one-time appearance and you'll be looking to spend more time at home?
Robert, what the fuck? What the fuck, Robert? Turn on everyone! Wow. Is that possible? To arouse the entire world? I mean, if you think you can do it, by all means. Let's turn everyone on.
Again with the idiotic questions. This is a waste of my time. None of you have ever wrestled a single match in your lives. And you think you have the right to sit there and question my comeback? My abilities?
Me?
Sorry, I forgot. Byron Saxton is here. Byron did wrestle a long time ago.
Bloody hell, not even
Then he got
Byron's
put
safe.
behind an announce desk and forced to say whatever dumb crap they fed him happened to be the butt of everyone's jokes. Well, guess what? That's not me. I will not sit back and listen to the losers in this room. The locker room.
Losers?
Most of all, anyone on social media who've never accomplished
She's getting more
10%
cross.
of what I've done in my life. Try to tear me down so they can feel better about their miserable lives. So no, this comeback isn't over. It's
I'm behind
just
her.
getting started. And I'm gonna do whatever it takes to get back to the top.
Tell
and
me
take
when
back
she's
what's
telling
mine.
lies.
And if you don't like that, you can go to hell.
Go on, Barbara! Go on! Legend. Incredible. Don't call it a comeback. That was great. That was already way more fun than I was expecting. I'm so excited to just be a prick throughout this entire playthrough. This is going to be fun. Oh, God.
But try this.
Can I pause this? No, I can't. So I think these are all characters from previous story modes. She's got a shovel. Uh-oh. She's got a shovel. Is this her training gym? There's a big archetype thing on the wall.
Heyman and Jordan Grace. Know what it means? Nobody? Come on! It means they buried me. It says go home. It says I'm finished.
She's scary.
Get over here. Collar and elbow.
Oh no. I think she's going to kill him.
How's that feel, huh?
Oh my god. You like that? Huh?
Let's go.
Oh shit, no, she's been embarrassed immediately. Not Adrian Buck. So yeah, I think these guys are obviously not real people. Some of them, though, I believe are actually... oh god, I hate these. I hate these. These do my head in. These are, like, some of these are characters from... so, you know, obviously she's the archetype... No, I'm going to have to pause it and talk. She's the archetype, and in previous MyRISE modes, they had different names for the protagonist. So there's the captain, there's the lock, other stuff like that. And in subsequent games, when those characters have had to make an appearance, 2K have designed what they canonically look like. And they're always the most generic guys imaginable. And I think some of them might be at ringside there, but I might be wrong. This man is embarrassing me at the moment. Oh, God. Barbara, come on, man. Let's not lose to Adrian Buck, please. Oh, my God. And now he's, like, showing off. Oh, Barbara, no. Also, wrestling, like, it looks uncomfortable enough, you know, wrestling in a proper ring. Oh my God, I'm being absolutely humiliated. Yes, there we go. Oh, for God's sake, Barbara. But it looks like the ring mat is made out of tape. This cannot be comfortable. Barbara. Oh, fucking hell. It's okay. Momentum will swing back in our favor in a second. Just you wait. Any second now, she's going to be rocking and rolling. Here we go. There we go. Right. Punch, punch, punch. There we go. Keep hurting him, Barbara. Stay on it. It's Adrian Buck, for God's sake. Oh, fuck, he's countered. Oh. Yes, there we go. Good job, Babs. Get him up. Straight down. Complete. Now what? Teach Adrian a lesson with a submission hold while he's down in the ring. Okay, well, I immediately... Let's throw him back down. The even younger Buck. More like Adrian Schmuck. Here we go. It's just Adrian Buck. Leave him alone.
Do I look like I'm finished?
Barbara, no. You're going to lose all of the trainees. She is so mad. That really got to her.
I know I haven't been here much, but now that I am, there's going to be some tough lessons. Because I finally realized that to make it to the top, you have to be merciless. Relentless. Are you ready for that? Who's next? Come on!
I think,
You were never going to make it anyway.
I was going to say, I think she's just lost her entire training school. Apart from, is this Ava?
You sure you want to stay? This isn't going to be pretty.
That looks like Ava Moreno.
Yeah, I'm sure.
From a few games ago, but maybe they just used exactly the same hair and face. I'm a bit confused. People who've played the 2K games before, does she look like the bully from several years ago? Is it 2K20 where she's the bully? I can't remember. She looks so similar, though. Anyway, Barbara's entire wrestling school has just collapsed because they've all walked out on her, which is pretty embarrassing.
I know you. You won the tag belts with Justine's niece a few years back.
No, this is a different...
LJ. Yeah, we did. I'm Moreno.
That's right. Ava Moreno.
I know the
Just
2K
Moreno.
characters.
The Rock's kid showed up in NXT and they took my first name and gave it to her. Right before they
Oh
decided
my
not
God.
to renew my
It's getting
contract.
a bit meta, isn't it?
Bottle that anger.
The Rock's
You can
kid.
use it one day.
Is that what you did? Bottle it up and let it out on Adrian in there?
I'm old school.
Did that trigger you? There used to be promoters who'd fire anyone in the locker
God.
room who lost a bar fight. I'm old school. And now that I'm here, that's what this school is now.
Is
After
Ava our new...
WWE
Sorry, is
cut me,
Moreno our
I
new
went
best
over
friend?
to Japan to race cars and train Joshi. I got pretty good at both.
Race
That right?
cars.
So what the hell are you doing here?
Same as you, I guess. Regrouping. You walked away from WWE to spend more time with your family. But you're not with them now. You came someplace you can control after the beating Jordan gave you.
Careful. Adrian walked out of here, but I can make sure you won't.
You went back to WWE. Things didn't go how you thought. But now you can break everything down and start from scratch.
Who the hell do you think you are, offering me advice? I was a WWE Women's Champion. Who'd you ever beat?
I'm just saying, rolling up in your school and stretching a bunch of students isn't gonna win your title back. You gotta change things up.
Stone Cold?
Please, enlighten me while I sit at your learning tree. In these last moments, you can still talk.
Barbara,
Hear me
Jesus.
out. You showed up on Raw in the same gear you were wearing when you left. Same music, same everything. You gotta mix things up. Get out of the WWE bubble. I can help you.
You are going to help me?
Did we just become
I've
best
been
friends with
outside the
Moreno?
system. I
Marino?
can get you booked anywhere you want to go. Mexico,
Marino?
Japan, the UK.
Not the UK.
This will be your chance to show the world the new archetype.
Tavish is in the UK.
Unless
We're
you'd
not
rather
going to
sit
the
here and
UK.
dig your own grave with that shovel Heyman and Jordan sent you. Or you could get out there and prove them wrong.
What's in it for you?
The woman I saw in this ring today, that's the archetype of who I want to be. That's the woman I'll follow all the way to the top.
Okay. You get one shot at this. Call your promoter friends, but let them know.
Not Tavish. Don't call Tavish in the UK. I don't want to hear his accent. I mustn't hear his accent. Anyone have suggestions for a new wrestling school? The so-called archetype Stone Cold Barb finally showed up and turned out to be one of those old school D-bags who thinks abusing students toughens them up. You sure you're talking about the same archetype? Because that sounds like a bunch of BS. Stone Cold Barb ain't like that. She is, though. Well, everybody, I think we've done exceptional work today, and we will pick up on the story of Stone Cold Barb next Wednesday and see what terror she is going to wreak all over the world. I, for one, am very excited. I've had a fantastic time this evening just chilling out and making a fantastic new Barbara. So thank you very much for joining me. And thank you for also joining me on all the other streams this week. I will be back next week with more Pokemon, Resident Evil 9, and WWE 2K26. The full release of WWE 2K26 is on Friday. If you are going to get it and you want to contribute a character, feel free to do so. Just upload it with the hashtag BenXT and hopefully I'll be able to find it. So, massive thanks. We're going to raid Buddy Games as is tradition. Go say hi, be polite, be lovely. Have a fantastic rest of your weekend, or your week, and a lovely weekend as well. And I will see all of you next time. Waiting for the raid now button to show up. There it is. All right. Have a lovely time, everybody. See you later. Bye.